Oh my
This
God.
is unbelievable. I get it.
This is my favorite.
Yes.
This is my favorite. Jess is like performative. Oh my God.
Got all the candles going. I don't know. Was that like a light? She got the whole getup on. I mean, just tremendous job. Good start. Good start.
He's so impressed with it. He told me before, he goes, it better be funny or else I'm going to say it's not funny.
Do you think he heard my call?
Good evening.
Yeah, he heard it all.
Thank you so much for joining us.
He was
here this evening in this very exclusive episode of Bunny After Dark for the funeral of Kane's Corner.
We got to go down.
We're showing.
She's like Paris Hilton.
He's out of his goddamn mind.
He tried. He tried. Thank you so much for being here this evening. And I know how much.
Can I just tell you? I'm not even kidding about this. I'm so fucking honored. That's what I mean. I'm just ready to get off of here. I mean, I was actually really like almost humbled. I'm like, God damn. It's really good. I mean, and it just was so fucking spot on. I'll do a little more.
Is he well?
You.
He was honored
to me. And
this is after you and I both.
We have to give him a proper send-off now.
Sorry.
I know that Bunny After Dark is usually
very
lighthearted, but sometimes we have business that needs to be attended to. And
TT,
frankly, sometimes
too much.
Nailed it. TT nailed it.
When people pass away, we have to give them a proper send-off.
Look at Jess.
And as you know, Kane in Kane's Corner is dead to me, and so we have to give him.
Wow, we'll see. Is it really dead? I don't know. I saw a glimmer of hope today. I did. I saw a little sliver of just like, you know. And TT, I think, said resurrection.
Out of his mind.
Oh.
So,
I think there's a shot here.
Let's all be clear. The plan the whole time was to snipe Justice shit.
To do that tonight. And I promise when we're done, we'll get to all the fun stuff. But in the meantime,
okay.
Let's bury this son of a bitch, shall we? Thank you so much. It's hot in here. Anyway, a couple of things for this evening. If you would like to call in and say a few words about the numbers on the bottom of the screen, thank you so much.
Thanks, in a million years.
I'm bringing in a special.
All right, let's go. We're gonna listen to their banter.
We might not talk about building tonight.
I like this.
Did you see that my
first off, I do want to say before I go forward with this.
What?
The picture she had of me. I think she obviously took it from the picture I took with my buddy, but it was the perfect. I mean, I should have the fucking picture. I just didn't have time. I can still pull it up, I guess. I know you all.
Try having a dead pigeon as your photo pane.
Yeah, hold on.
I mean, it just looked. I mean, I'm going to use that. I'm going to tell people to use that picture. When I die, that's the picture I want. I mean, it just was like it was a nice big fat face with a nice smile. Like it just highlighted who I am. I think I'm a really nice, happy guy. I really enjoyed that picture. I thought it was tremendous.
Sad bird.
Anyway, here comes his sister. Hold on, I want to get the card up.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
January 13th, 2026 to April 13th, 2026. Don't grieve for me, for I am now free.
He's frozen.
I heard him call.
Hello?
I turned my back and left it all.
Oh my god!
If my parting has left the void, then fill it with remembered joy.
Hello. What do we
got? Who's there?
Thank you, Wendy.
We got a whore from Fall River
here who is going to help me.
Hi.
Oh my god. Hello.
What are you guys doing?
We're just, reliving the dead.
We were going to talk about building 7.
Wait.
What's going to do?
Wait, I didn't realize something. Kane is reviewing my funeral of him and you're reviewing him?
Yeah, well, that's what it's
How has it been so far?
We just put it on. You want to watch a little?
Well, I'm going to drive to pick up Georgia, so I'm here. Let me listen.
Okay, here we go.
So my followers are like, "What the hell is this?" And I'm like, "These are my non-crime friends."
I'm gonna lie.
Tell them not to worry
I
about
didn't
it.
know who was coming. Maybe it was somewhere that
so horny
saw it
for-
posted. I don't know. I didn't. But when she brought her sister on,
Oh my god,
Just
TT was the
TT.
best.
perfect.
The
She
best.
did a fucking awesome job. I mean, she was actually more of a star. I thought that night than Jessica, to be honest.
Oh, stop it,
She
Kane.
brought another element that I really liked. And there's a part here where I literally I was outside. We had a fire going.
Ooh.
And I was laughing so hard. I looked over and I was almost in the fire. I was like, holy shit.
Which you switched to one screen. Yep.
Like,
Did Kane just say that he was almost in the fire laughing? Perfect. Desired effect. Burn, motherfucker.
He was a good man. He was, TT. I know.
Like he's openly typing it.
Oh my god, I'm gonna pee myself. Hold on.
What does this chat say? I'll look at my phone. What does chat say?
I just got out of the hospital. And I just felt like it had to be here. Oh, anything for my sister. Anything.
Thank you, TT.
Oh, no.
I know that you're just
All right, so she brings her sister in. He
Guys,
comes in like a
his
rock.
chat is
Look at,
like
I mean, just look at
supporting
the
him.
cap on her. I gotta pull it up so I can see her closer. I need glasses. She's got the little head thing, the little wrap around her head, the beads. She is Catholic personified. She has it all. You can tell they've done a lot of church in their life, and she just played the part well. I mean, I saw her at the Bunny After Dark event,
The meet and greet.
and I can't believe it's like the same person doing this. It's just unbelievable to me. She was fucking terrific. Let's just call it what it was. So we get to the eulogy part. That's kind of what I want to do. So we got this little clip of me. So it's kind of fun. Show every day.
Oh my God.
I don't understand what the fucking point is. I don't care about the things that you say about people. I know. I've heard it all. I've had people coming in my DMs.
Just when was he doing this?
Let's start a campaign.
He's doing this live.
Your channel down.
Wait, live?
About you.
Yeah, well, he's currently reviewing the funeral.
How many people are listening?
My opinion.
His has 54. I only have 37.
I don't know how many people I have because I have someone in my chat saying that Lacey and I have history. She pushed me down a slide when I was young.
Oh,
Yeah.
shit.
I don't know who you are.
You were fucking talking about today. It was embarrassing.
Obviously, I was kind to you. So,
Oh, wow, I'm so angry.
who are you?
Who could have predicted he would do this? Kid, thank you so much for the content. For Christ's sake.
We appreciate the content.
Guys, I've got to call you. I'm going to jump on. Give me a minute, okay?
Okay.
Love you.
There we go. Get out of that shit.
I hope he's sitting right on the side of our father.
This is unbelievable.
I got a card in the mail. I'm just going to read it.
Already.
I think this was Kane's favorite part.
Oh, yeah. He's like fully horny for his own funeral. Can you imagine?
Oh,
I can't.
Walk this
No.
path as long as you need to.
I forgot. His chat,
So many-
his chat is giving him direction.
Sharing
on
thoughts will be
how to-
with you along the way.
Yard.
With sympathy during this difficult time. Manners.
Lacey, we didn't even promote this.
oh,
Okay. I'll hold on. How do I do this?
TT, I'm going to do a eulogy if that's okay.
I just want to use my
of
dead
course,
pigeon
of
photo.
course.
Thank you.
Oh, you want the
I
pigeon?
have my black on. I'm ready.
Thank you, TT. Jake is a person who knows Kane
Fucking
very,
Jake,
very
man.
well.
Jake seems
and,
like he sucks.
he asked if he could write the eulogy. He is too upset tonight, and so he can't speak, but he asked if I would
Shiva.
speak and read this for him, and I agreed. So this is Kane's eulogy from Jake. He didn't walk into.
Well,
I just hear
I know
Jess
it's
yelling.
a lot of trouble here or whatever, but so she's gonna do the eulogy now. So I'll go back, and when I put the video back up, you'll just have to watch that without me on the screen. I gotta get some better internet. But anyway, she's gonna do the eulogy from that scumbag Jake, who is helping me again. This guy, I can't fucking quit this guy. Why can't I fucking quit you, man?
Hey,
oh my God!
I don't know why Jake does this to me. I mean, I do.
So gay.
when I shared it, it shared to my channel, just so you know. So I need your. I'll figure it out.
Do I have to do anything?
Honestly, was fucking
I can figure it out.
Listen to him admit what I've been saying all along. They're all
it's
friends.
so spot on. It's like I really, this is why I almost came off the internet. And I'm like,
quit him.
This is
Like,
it hit me. And I'm like, it's really who I am. You know?
Mountain.
Fuck. This is nuts. It's nuts.
Oh my God.
Jake, you lit me up. You did a great job, my friend. I'm sorry. You did a great job, Jake. That's all. I'm gonna leave it right there. So let's put it back. Move myself.
Okay, share, copy.
Can everyone
Place
hear
or
everything?
space.
We can hear.
Held it
It's
hostage. Fired up, already halfway into a thought that nobody else had been invited into.
We're at a
yet.
funeral, for
You
Christ's
always
sake.
knew where he stood because he told you immediately and repeatedly.
Wait,
And also,
yes,
at 5'4",
it
there
says
just
that
wasn't a
people
whole lot
are
of
waiting
history
for
where
this
you
to
stood
start.
physically either. You know what I
God.
mean? 'Cause
I don't know what to do, but I don't know. We're in here.
Okay, well then I'm gonna switch
Oh
it back
my
to my
God.
channel.
When I heard her go "We Paquito," I fucking almost
that
died.
was funny.
Literally, you almost got your
Paquito?
wig, guys. I almost fucking died. What just a hilarious line. I wish I could play at the same time.
What an hilarious line. Use correct grammar, Kane.
And now I can't. So, but anyway,
Look
what a
Oh.
what a drop by TT.
Wait until you find
That was a absolute knockout punch, which was just tremendous.
Look at Lacey. Look at I had the banner. Be proud of me. I had the banner prepared.
Kane didn't really do subtle. There was no read the room with Kane. If anything, the room had to read him.
Or
especially at the middle school sports games. Now, just to be clear, Kane was not a coach. He was not on staff. He was not being paid. He was a dad in the stands yelling like there was
Inshallah.
a contract on the line.
Inshallah. It's true.
We just made a whole bunch of people mad just saying that. Just
Good.
that one word.
Good.
My husband just walked in.
This was the best part.
I know.
When he was like,
It
"What?
just
What is
takes
going
time.
on?"
Time will make things do better.
I can't believe it.
It's so funny.
What is your crazy ass sister have you up to again?"
Fuck?
Yeah, we're gonna people watch later.
Now, let me get through this,
Edit.
please.
I'm sorry.
Paste.
TT's
Okay,
so funny.
got it.
He was like a dad. He was a dad in the stands yelling like there was a contract on the line, full volume, full commitment from warm-ups through the parking lot. And the thing is, he wasn't just loud. He was confidently loud. It didn't matter.
I don't know what this is.
It was better if he wasn't. He had opinions on everything.
Lacey, his chat is supporting him.
Effort, parenting, life, and if you didn't ask, for
Should I
opinion,
drop
that
in the
is
chat
okay,
in his chat?
because
Hey,
he's
we're
only
watching you
gonna
from
be
Yes.
there anyway. That was so Kane. It wasn't a conversation; it was a broadcast.
We are
That's
sitting
what I love
for you.
and you were tuned in whether you liked it or not.
For you on my
Now,
channel.
Kane wasn't easy.
You joke.
He could be
You
stubborn
ghost
and
of a man.
hot-headed, unpredictable. If something small happened, he could turn it into a full-blown situation and then hang
That's
around
Kane.
afterward to break it down like it was his kid's practice film.
That's Kane.
Kane had a
Inception.
real gift for escalation. And yeah, we should probably get this out of the way. Kane, one time he climbed
Never
the
saw
toilet and he
Baby
just
Pigeon, did
left
you,
it
Keisha?
there. No heads up and no apology, no follow-up. He just walked away like, well, that's handled. And it was just so on
Look
brand
at
for
his
Kane.
face.
Oh,
Money-wise, though, Kane
Oh my
came from
God.
it. He just preferred to not spend his own, which is why it was such an interesting turn later in life when he discovered something even better. Other people's money. Because then came the thought,
this guy cannot stand it.
You can't see
Every
it.
time I talk to Jake, which is not going to be anymore, but every time in the past when I talk to him, he is so rattled. Finally, I got a few bucks, you know? He just won't let it go.
Lacey,
That
don't
was
even
very
tell them who it is.
Let's
It
just
doesn't,
finish it.
chat, it does not matter who this guy is. He's dead. We put him
He
to
died. He
the
died.
funeral of him on Friday.
Okay, I know this person.
People were
I
watching.
blew out my own
people were
flame.
commenting. People
It's
were
metaphorical.
engaging. And Kane, who had spent most of his life
What do you want me to
wanting to be heard, suddenly he had an audience, and he loved it. He loved every minute. He did, TT. He loved every minute of it. The comments, the views, the attention.
When is he gonna get to my part? My part's the funny
Our
part.
beloved Kane. He didn't
Oh my
just
God,
enjoy
he's
it,
got
he needed
16
it.
viewers and we
You
have
could
50
see it.
cents. We're in a
Social
dead heat.
media wasn't just something he
There's
did.
our Monday.
It was where he felt alive for a while, where he felt
Look at him
validated.
laugh. Look at him laugh so
And one
hard
of the
when he was
most
so
efficient
critical
moves
of
of
how
his
hard
entire
Joe was.
life.
This whole thing started with how
He
he
turned his birthday into a fundraiser
criticized
and then
us
turned
laughing
that
at
into
the
a
Friday
cruise.
comedy show.
Jesus is proud.
His laugh
That
is funny.
impressive. That
I
is
love
a
TT.
full cycle, and not many people can say that. Now, along the way, he encountered two online
Oh my God, we're
personalities,
even. We're in a
Manners
dead
and
heat.
myself. All
59.
the way from sitting in
59.
Australia, Manners.
I'm trying to find
5-2
it.
on a strong day. So between Manners and Kane,
I'll send it to you.
I do want to say, I forgot to mention this. I was
Is he out of his mind?
great
Yeah.
eulogy so far. Jake, we're never burying the hatchet, Jake.
He
So,
keeps
yeah, I know you're
loving
joking.
Eulogy so much.
Anyway, I
Okay,
heard
thank
it's a guy, Robbie V out there. He's a spaces
No.
guy.
I need
Good guy,
your
great guy, great guy.
website.
And
YouTube.
I think he probably listens sometimes. And he said,
Oh.
you know, I had a little rant where I said I don't really owe anybody anything. And he you know, he kind of made me think about what he said. And he said, you know, you probably owe Manners. And I'm like, you know what? I do owe Manners. I will say the one person I
Oh my
owe in all
God,
of
he can't stop
any of
sucking Manners'
the
dick.
one person I owe anything
Manners talks about
is
rugby
Menkenzel.
or
Andrew
cricket,
Manners,
rather.
from Australia. So I will give him that credit because without
Right.
Manners, I never could have done
so
it.
gay.
I couldn't. You know, Manners got me on the Kirk Minahan show. Without Manners, I wouldn't have been on the show. That's just a fact.
That photo of me. Every time I see
do
it,
owe
I'm
Manners.
just
I'll
like,
leave
I'm
it at that. I
dead.
wanted to get out
Which
there in
photo?
case
This
you
one?
listen to Manners. I you know, gave you the credit you deserve. I do. That's right.
Here, I'm gonna send Jess the text to join us because
you didn't exactly
has
have a lot
it.
of
She
hype
had
in the
to jump out.
operation, but what they lacked in just
Okay.
or in volume, not content volume, just fucking volume. Me, not Manners, backed him, hyped him, helped push the podcast when it was actually gaining some
We have
traction.
more viewers than Kane.
Jess was a real friend to Kane during that stretch,
It's true.
but also in very Kane fashion, even that didn't last. Jess
I gotta put
eventually
on a
stepped
coat.
away before the end. And if you knew Kane, which most of you did not, you probably understand how that happened. It usually wasn't one big moment. It was a series of smaller ones that just added up. Because Kane had a way of wearing people
Lisa,
down.
I don't know how to fix that right now.
Still through all of it, he never got quiet. He never really stepped back. He never faded into the background. He always wanted to be seen, to be heard, to be remembered. And you've got to give him this, TT. He found a way because
Life will
we're here tonight.
Don't go into the elephant grave.
We're talking about him. We're laughing a little. Probably laughing a little more than we expected.
oh my God, look at
Little
his
engine
chat.
that could.
Kane wasn't easy.
That's sporting it.
See? He wasn't simple. He definitely wasn't quiet, but he is forgettable.
Yes, he is.
Oh my god.
And if there's one thing that we can all agree on tonight, this is probably the
Listen
first
to him.
time he's ever let
I
someone
know,
else
it's
have the last
funny.
word.
Oh,
It was a wonderful eulogy from
I mean,
Dagan, I think.
Wait until he finds out we're watching him.
just spectacular. I mean, humbled me. I said, wow, this guy really knows me well. And I really thought about that eulogy and
There
how
is
accurate it actually is.
Got a new
A little
lease on
frightening.
life, Kane. Go get him.
You did a good job, Jake. You got potential. You're just a psychopath who
He's
is very disloyal. You know,
So-
I just can't accept it anymore.
what's he doing
There's
with this
more from here
newfound
I can pull up, I guess. I didn't really have time to cut it. I I'm
Zest
just
for
gonna leave it
life?
at that. I didn't want to.
This.
There was one other thing I wanted to share from this.
Remember when he wouldn't say thank you to Jessica? And now he's
I thought the
doing
calls
this
were good.
content.
I enjoyed it.
How wild.
Wait.
I was crazy. Like then she just transitioned to a totally different show. That's fucking wild. I mean, she's very talented. I mean, I've always said that. A little sensitive.
I mean, she's the queen.
Women should never be a president or major corporations or any of this stuff because they're very emotional people. So they take things very, very personal, and I do feel bad at her feelings. But
Wait until
Pat Ford did call in. My guy.
How
My
personal
guy,
will he
Pat
take that?
Ford called in, and it's so funny. I was, we were all waiting. I know I was waiting for the show. I had the popcorn going. I was ready. It
Oh
delivered
my god.
more than I
Kane.
thought it would. I don't know why. I mean,
You guys, he
I just
yelled
was
at
going
me
by
for
the
like
show
an
the week
hour before
or
the
2 weeks
funeral.
before, I'm sorry. Or was it 2 weeks? Or I don't even remember. Anyway, you know what show I'm talking about. And it wasn't as good. But this one was tremendous. I don't know why I keep doing that. I'm sorry. I said no more cheese fries, didn't I? This is the last night of it. So I
No,
was
Shiva goes for
thoroughly
7
impressed.
days.
And then Pat called. I saw earlier in the show in the comments that he wrote something like, Kane's going to pretend that he doesn't like this. He's going to pretend that he likes this, but inside he's dying. And, Pat, for all his faults, really doesn't know me well. I think he thinks he does.
Unbelievable.
In general, like, when Kirk would say horrible things about me, it would definitely bother me. Because I really, Kirk's like, he's, I don't know, I wouldn't call him a hero because he's almost my age, but he's somebody I really look at. I'm like, I cared about his opinion.
So big.
So it would bother me when you would, send, I said something about his dozen team once. He, sent a message to me, and it was fucking brutal.
I heard that Netanyahu is his
coward,
hero.
and it was fucking. It hurt, man. It stung for a couple days.
Kane
It was one of
loves
those where
Netanyahu.
after playing what I'm fucking doing on here, but I was a little nervous.
Girl, turn-
It's happened a couple other times where people have reached out to him and said things about his kids or
Is
whatever.
that better?
It's all bullshit, but he would, so I don't want
Is
to.
what better?
But
I turned Kane's
I really
volume
don't
down a
know.
little,
Like,
couple notches.
Yeah, I mean, we
gotta
can
say,
turn it down
all
while
these
he's,
things, chat,
just like,
kind of thinking that,
Well, this is
I
the
think he
best
was
part.
thinking
Let
he was
him
gonna go a
ruminate.
different way.
okay.
And the way she did this was kind of classy.
Oh,
She really didn't.
listen
she
to
did
these
it in-
compliments.
That's why I kind of thought about it after. I think she was really hurt because it did seem like a closure kind of thing. Like guys don't operate.
Yeah, it was a funeral.
We go, we fight each other. And
We close the casket.
We cremated you, bud.
That's kind of how it felt, and it was kind of like classy. Like,
Classy?
then Pat calls in, and he's just like, I think he was. Like, fuck, it didn't go as I thought. I think he thought it was going to be a huge rip job. And boy, was he disappointed. I mean, his call was, it's okay. I've seen a lot of Pat content, and he definitely can bring the heat. He just didn't bring it on that call, and I mean, he did take a shot and say, God had got it wrong, and now he's fixed it by taking you instead of he's taking me now, and he took the wrong brother or whatever. However, it was.
I have
it was a
feelings.
decent job.
Stop.
Anyway, I think he just got a little shocked by how like kind of classy it was. So it was a great job.
Kind of classy it was.
Fantastic. It's
I've
a show
seen it
that
all now.
hopefully never comes down because I have that for the rest of my life now. I have that little segment.
And we have this one.
It was smart me
Right.
about me, so I enjoyed it thoroughly. Great
Don't
job.
you
I'm glad-
forget
I'm glad
about
I heard
me.
that to you.
Don't you?
Glad you took my words to heart. Got a fucking blast. Just an absolute banger of a show. So I knew it was in there. I knew you could do it. You proved me wrong. And then, I text you. I thought it was a classy move to text you. Very nice thing to move on and thank you for everything.
I have to take my Pepsid.
I think
Okay,
it's pretty simple. Like
Is
it's
it cute
we
when you take it?
we don't really run in the same circles really. I mean, it doesn't really never made sense. And that's fine. You rather tie
Oh my
purple.
God, I'm gonna hate tea after this.
Fucking these accounts.
Aren't you
On
doing a
again.
good job
Purple
touching
Kool-Aid
the
retard.
buttons?
On
Rude!
again, purple.
What?
Yeah.
Don't talk about our friend Paul.
Wait, don't play this. Oh, I'm gonna have to move my channel off
Oh,
of it.
sorry. I forgot you were on it. How do I go back?
Do you want me to remove myself?
No.
My
I
French
figured-
bulldog was like, what's the concern? She just went. She's very concerned.
Ooh.
I don't know, whatever. April. So January, February,
Look at
March,
those
April. No, 3 months.
Button touchers.
Good 3 months is a long time for me. It took me 3 months to piss this woman off. It's not bad. Not bad. It's a good little
I was going to talk about politics with Kane.
So
I don't
we
think
did well, Jessica. We did well with our time together. I wish you the best. Of course, I'll see you around.
Is this
You won't block me.
is this a breakup bouquet?
On there, you do some good work.
Like
This is
a
unbelievable.
So anyway, excellent.
We have over 20 more viewers than
The next thing I'm gonna get into, this might get me. I don't know if it's gonna get me in trouble. I'm not sure. It's probably very stupid to do. I'm still gonna do it anyway.
Do it.
Now I've been going through a.
Lacey, probably take your stream down.
Trying to figure out this divorce situation.
Okay.
It's been a fucking ride, man. I married my girl, my
Listen,
wife,
he's
ex-wife.
gonna, do you think he'll
I
cry?
met her in
hello
Warren.
pineapple.
I was in college. I was, I think, 20, and she was only 17
Is
at
he
the
gonna
time.
cry?
She just turned 18.
I
And,
mean,
we met,
he's
and
taking
we
a
never really
page
spent
out of
much
my
time
book if he does.
away from each other after that. And so we eventually she was going to college at Rhode Island College, and I had come back from the Culinary
You
Institute
want to
of
cut over
America.
to
I was
Jimmy's
20.
faces?
I
Wait.
left my house.
I don't even know what they talked
Oh,
about.
Oh, yes,
Come back.
because I didn't hear that.
Neither have I.
And right when I was getting ready to jump on with you, I saw that he had like
yeah,
the spaces,
we missed the whole thing. Let me.
which is crazy because I thought they were like close friends.
Him and Altman?
They used to be.
Oh, they're not. No.
Not anymore. Okay.
No. Okay, would it be under like post? Did he already take it down? Oh, here it is. Okay, play or share this. Is it working?
I'm so looking forward to this.
Okay, is it working?
Yes. He's playing. There's like totally Jimmy music.
Yeah. Can you hear me? Can everyone? Is anyone watching us?
Everyone can hear you. I don't know if anyone is watching this. I can't see for shit what's going on.
Who cares?
Yeah, I'm just having fun.
Yeah.
Yes, we're learning the things and listening to things. And if you want to join us, fine. If you don't, fuck off.
Go.
Mine is more like.
Twitter family. Can you guys hear me or no?
Okay, at least I don't.
Sometimes people can't hear me.
At least I would.
Sometimes spaces
Jimmy,
suck.
that's that
Am
too.
I being heard or no? Can you give me a
hate
heart?
Spaces. That's how I started.
I got a heart from 1A. Okay. Yes. Okay. Perfect.
Where's
Yeah. So.
Hi, Marie.
Yeah. I don't know. I guess some fucking sea hag wants to turn me into Kanye West, which is fine. I don't mind. I love Kanye West, but here's what I think is really weird, right? Here's what I think is even like the most weirdest thing ever, is that you didn't decide who you wanted to be friends with, Aiden or Meredith, right? So you were like secretly talking to Meredith. We could all tell because she wasn't like coming at you, which, you know, is fine, whatever.
Oh,
But
that's
you know,
true.
like you betrayed your friend, Jen. You betrayed your friend. That's your bed you made, okay? And you know, you got to fuck in it, unfortunately. Sorry, hon. I mean, you came at a lot of people for a lot of fucking years over nothing. You've said some nasty shit about people. I should have believed every single one of them. I
Me.
overlooked so much because I'm like, no, she's a nice old
Oh my God,
vaping
Jimmy.
Twitter
Yes.
troll bitch. She's
Everyone
fine.
needs to hear
She
this.
doesn't
from
mean
you.
it when she says she wants you to die of an OD. She's just confused, right? Here's what I think is even like the weirdest thing is that you're now watching my channel, which is fine. Everyone is welcome, but like we're not friends anymore. And I can't stand you, and you can't stand me. So why are you watching? That's weird.
Your face
Go
makes me want to fucking
your husband
throw up.
or go pet Tigger, get the cat that you neglect, right? Go do one of those things. I don't know.
That the FBI was
You
tracking.
want to
by
watch?
the way.
You want to watch me? So that's great. And then you comment, and you're like, "Why is Jimmy talking about Nan's son, Blaze?" Well, first of all, I mean,
Nan talks about
she
Nan's
put him
son.
online, right?
Yeah.
She put him online, and we're gonna talk about it.
Just
Just
What?
what happens. It's out there, right? What did Bev used to say? They both the doors open, they open the door or whatever. I don't know what the fuck that means. Okay.
Who the fuck
They
is
open the
that?
door. So I don't
My
know
mother-in-law?
why. I think you're trying to get like some kind of a reaction out of me by mentioning the name of my nephew. You know that's like something I don't fuck with. You know I don't like when it comes to the children in my family. I'm very protective, right? You know that.
Ooh.
That's why you decided to write that. You wanted a reaction. You want to fuck with me. It's not the same. Jen, you were never friends with Nan. Nan was never your homegirl. We were friends. So I don't know why you feel like sticking up for someone like, I think you were just looking for a reason to insert yourself so you could say some fucked up shit. Okay, so you did. You found it. You said some fucked up shit. And, you know,
does that make you feel good?
I had a wonderful religion teacher my senior year of high school, Mrs. Gerd, right? And every day before class, she would say, action, reaction, reaction, consequence, right? I never quite got what that meant. I'm starting to really grasp that, right? Jen, action, reaction.
Oh no, what happened?
I don't.
He's just a baby.
Maybe
Hold on.
that.
Can anyone hear me or no? Because
Yeah.
I just got a
Yes.
phone call. I don't know why people
Yes,
are calling.
Post
during this
Jimmy,
shit.
we can hear you now.
Am I being heard or not? Yes, hearts. Okay, I got hearts. Am I being heard? Yeah. Yes.
You're
I'll wait till I see
Heard.
thumbs up. Okay, thumbs up. Great. Okay. Actually, let's get back on this. Real quick. Action, reaction, reaction, consequence. Jen, no, I'm not gonna go to your house. You know why? Because you will call the police because you're weird. Because you're weird like that and you can't handle real life situations. One, first of all, if you did, and if anything happened for trespassing, think I give a fuck? I don't give a fuck, Jen.
I don't
fuck. Not when you cross
Can
weird
you
lines
pause
like
it?
that. Weird lines was my nickname in college because I did them all the time. You don't want to fuck with me, Jen.
Okay. So hypothetically speaking, just food for thought. This is what I do with my my channel when I think there's an important point to be made. Hypothetically, if he got in trouble for trespassing or like a restraining order, wouldn't he have the opportunity to explain himself and explain why he was?
Do you know what they're
doing that?
referring to? Do you know what they're referring to?
No.
They're referring to about him driving by Olivia's house.
Who drove by Olivia's house?
Jimmy did.
Okay. Why?
Because you're allowed
Because
to
he could.
Yeah, you're allowed to do that.
Right. I don't know the sides on
Right,
this.
no,
I've been
I don't know why it's a problem. I don't know why you would have it's not going to be grounds for a restraining order. You're allowed to drive down a public street by other people's houses.
Well, Jimmy, you go do it.
I think it was like a year and a half ago. I don't really know all the intricate details of the relationship, but like I believe that's what he's referring to. I'm pretty sure the premise of this is that Jen has been making weird comments and threats all day on Twitter. I'm
so glad
and
she's
he's
blocked.
responding to them. You see, you know what I mean?
Yeah, let's go back and listen some more.
Okay.
But I will go to every single one of your neighbor's house and I'll tell them about you. I will make every waking moment of my life about making sure you're fucking uncomfortable.
I'll make a poster.
Don't fucking try me, you weird old bitch. I'll fucking talk to Steve. I'll tell him what you're doing. I know he doesn't know about your life. You go and you hide in the laundry room so you can go on Twitter and be a troll because for some reason you're obsessed with Kim Fair. I don't know why. Like, I don't get it. But don't fuck with me, Jennifer. Don't. I have nothing but time. I'm very creative, as you can tell. I'm very creative. I have nothing but time to sit around and think about ways to fuck with you.
Listen, she might. Let's just be clear. Neither Jimmy nor none of us have kids, right?
No, none of us.
We have nothing better.
I don't have. I'm not working right now. I'm just trying to fucking live.
I got all the time and all the clocks. Come get us, Jennifer.
Hi, Alex.
Fucking preposterous. Anyway, shake it off. I'll hit play again. Am I doing a good job touching the buttons? I think so.
You are doing a great job with the text.
I will. I don't know if this is the attention you want. I'm not sure, but this is the attention you got.
It's what you got now.
Shout out to Mrs. Gerd. Action, reaction. Say it with me. Reaction, consequence. Okay. 4
agreements.
Don't fucking try me, you bloated, old, angry, dried up bitch.
Yeah.
Nobody likes you. The day your Twitter got fucking banished off the face of the earth, the world rejoiced. Anti-Karen Reed, free Karen Reed came together. Everyone was friends. It was a moment of peace because nobody likes you.
Yeah.
Your husband doesn't even like you. You know how I know? Because he doesn't even know you. He doesn't know the real you. He has no idea what the real you is like. I don't even know if you know the real you. I don't know.
Do we really think that?
Because this is a dark, angry fucking person.
Where did Jen Altman even come from? Just out of the woodwork to
just the depths of
support Aiden?
Yeah, that's literally so yesterday.
I hope Aiden is suspicious of me, quite frankly. I promise I'm not gonna do anything.
So yesterday, I took it upon myself to look at every single text message from that person and I, and every voice message, every photo.
How many are there?
Like 100. I thought this person was my friend. And so yesterday I made the very difficult decision to have to revisit that very dark place in my life. And I can hear the clipping going on already. But I laughed at everything she says. I have so much evidence to prove is a lie. Like I don't want to do that. Like, yes, dead pigeon. Yes. That is me. That is my soul. And my true crime people are like, what in the hell is going on right now? This is me. This is who I am now. And yes, Coco is biting me. God damn it, cat. Stop it.
This is me, this is she, etc., etc. I mean, Jen, you want to know something? Jen won. She
won. I'm a dead pigeon now.
Oh no, I've laughed more. Like what is it she thinks that she's gonna do to us?
So, like, here's the thing.
Police officers to my house.
People don't believe what she's saying about me because it's not true. And they know it because I show it in my actions. Like kind of what Jimmy was saying, like reaction and consequences. Like I'm not being mean to people online. I am a kind fucking person. And like I can laugh with the best of them, which is why I'm on here. And like, I am the one that had the idea for the dead pigeon photo. Like, I thought that would be hilarious. And it's
And
just
it is.
like, you know what? It's why is someone obsessing their time over you if they're not obsessed with you? Like, stop,
How-
please.
Like, I don't want to. My uncle advised me not to discuss it. I'm
not saying her name.
right, but somebody sent 5 police officers to my house Saturday night. We're gonna find out who it was. I think we all have guesses. You know what I mean? Like, now she's hey Jen, I don't know if you.
I let my friends, because I'm actually friends with my police department. They are my bros.
Yeah,
I love them. And I messaged them, Jess, you don't know this, right after that happened to you. And I was like, I gotta talk to someone. And so I sent them everything yesterday.
Yeah.
I sent them everything. And we are totally clear. And I have never felt better. Well, actually, that's a lie. I feel awful. But like, mentally, like, I don't have this person hanging on, like, trying to scare me.
We blessed and released her.
Released. We have done an exorcism and we've released the demon.
Caw.
Okay, does anyone know if the Cavs won, by the way? Let's keep listening.
Okay. Let me just, can I not turn the there's 3 minutes.
Very dark. You say dark fucking shit.
Yeah.
You bring up dark shit. You're fucking angry. I don't know why, Jen. I'm not you, right? Yeah. I'm not you. But for some reason,
I'm gonna say something
on this Lord's Day.
I'm gonna say something where'd you go? I'm gonna say something controversial. Stop bragging that you're Jewish like it's a Prada label when you're doing actions of the devil. It's a bad look for the Jewish faith. Like, it's so disgusting to me the way that
my Jewish friends, I've told them this, and they are like, that is not one of us. That is not one of us.
I don't go like do dark, disgusting things and be like, oh, I'm such a Christian. Like, I'm not Eric or Kirk. You know what I mean? Like, it's so gross to me.
She's gonna be Iowa tomorrow night, Columbus.
And let's just be honest, Jen. You're not. Whatever. I respect everyone's faith. You're not fucking Jewish. You weren't chosen. Anyway.
You wanted to try it. You're feeling
Shiva.
big. I don't know what it is because you got new friends now, I guess, right? People you hated for 3 years,
Shiva.
but you get in one fight with Aiden and all of a sudden you got all new friends. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes fucking perfect sense.
It's wild. And suddenly
what do you want to say?
Do not. Because I will. I remember where you live. Hudson. I remember a little neighborhood. It's not like a through street, so I'm gonna have to go. It's like a little square. I remember where Tigger is. Your car, your neighbors. I got it. I'm not afraid.
This is the moment I've been waiting for.
I don't have to see another fucking weird fucking thing out of your disgusting mouth or anything like that, Jennifer. Because I promise you, I will camp the fuck out on your street. I don't give a fuck. Call the town of Hudson. I'll call everyone. I'll call them for you. I'll be like, I'm on my way.
God.
Meet
Get the mayor on the phone.
Okay? Don't fucking do it. You sick old bitch. Now.
Okay. Oh my God.
We got about 5 minutes till I'm home. What I need you to do, Jen, from now until you figure yourself out, is to start to think about why you're behaving this way. How come when we first started having a conversation, we first started talking, right?
Jimmy, I know that we haven't talked. And I know, Jess, you're going to find this shocking. Jimmy and I haven't talked because there is a very big fucking elephant in the room. And that elephant is for which he is speaking of. I am so
I think
utterly happy to hear this. Like everything, like let's proceed. Let's move forward. This.
Onwards and
I'm
upwards.
so happy to hear this.
I love to hear that. I know you. I know Jimmy a little. There's nothing that strikes me as unresolvable. Didn't even know what's the problem.
But here's the thing: if Jen Altman, oh god damn it,
we gotta call her Jim, because she's when the you know what she does when the transcripts post? She doesn't watch all these. She just searches for her name in the transcript. So you got to call her like Jim, or call her Charlie the bird.
If Charlie called me on their worst day and said, like, I had a crazy experience. I found Jesus. I am so sorry. Jack, I am telling you right now, like, it is in my heart. I am, this. I'm like the nicest person ever. I am going to listen to someone, and I'm not going to automatically shut them down, which is, hear what I'm saying after knowing what she has said about me and my like other best friend, that being Jess. Like, that takes a lot. That takes a lot of character. In
my life, I never encountered a human being that behaved. It is.
Neither have I, and neither Kane even said that. Even said that.
And I am not interested in engaging with her. Like I have
nobody is
worse shit in my non-online life to deal with.
Right?
You know what I mean?
I have to have a surgery in less than a month, where I'm trying not to stress myself out. And this bitch is just like reappeared in my life. Like, what the hell?
What the hell? Where'd she come from? What's her purpose? What's her intention? Oh, her purpose is to be
she wants me to die.
Yeah. She's a malignant energy vampire, attention seeking loser. You're a loser. Like, it's like our mother's age.
You're a loser. You're a loser, boy. You're a loser. Right.
Like she's our mother's age.
Like, I know
Get off the internet. Go play golf. What's the problem?
I know things about her, and to this day, I would never still, because I am.
Please don't do it here. I
am not going to say anything that someone told me. Even
But Jen, it sounds like there's a lot of shit about you.
There's so much.
Nobody's saying it. We're all just unanimously saying, please go away. We don't
and
even
I have let all of my cats out of the bag. Isn't that the metaphor? Like, everyone knows everything about me. So, like, bitch, try to scare me. I've been through it.
When the police came on Saturday, it did scare me. I mean, it took under 5 minutes, and everything is fine. I'm fine. Nothing to be worried about.
I'm sure you thought that your mom died. That's what I thought when I saw that.
Yeah, it scared the shit out of me.
Is that what you thought?
I thought either someone was dead, or that they were like gonna try and section me or something. Like, I didn't even.
What?
No. Well, like, I don't have good reasons for thinking. Like, those are the two things that went through my brain.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
You're valid. It's your thoughts.
That went through my brain. I'm like, because I'm sitting. It was like what, 7:45 on a Saturday.
I just remember freaking the fuck out.
Yeah,
and I texted you, and I was like, "This should probably be a group text to everyone." Yeah.
It's scared
you don't have to repeat yourself. And then I said to everyone, I was like, I know Jessica Walsh, and I have to give you guys some advice. Don't try to talk to her right this moment. Give her some time, or she will
And-
snap on you, and you will not like it. Like, give her a moment to process this.
And I'm so grateful to Danny over at Rod House in the chat rods that
We were so concerned.
yeah, I wasn't meant to be on that night.
Yep.
I was like getting ready to go to like get in bed and just be in the
I
chat.
thought you had a dinner. Okay. All right. Because you look nice.
No, dinner
And I
was
made-
on Thursday with Dean
What'd
and
you say?
Sweet Woman. I went to dinner on Thursday with Dean and Sweet Woman.
Are they from the chat?
Yeah.
I love that for you so much, Jess. Like,
And it was,
I said
it was
in the
Tommy's-
text.
It was Tom's birthday. He was supposed to come to dinner too, but he didn't handle turning 43 well, so he got day drunk alone. So I brought him home a steak that night, and then so after dinner I had to go take care of him.
Do you still see me? I can't see the stream because of my cat. Can you still see me?
I can see you. All right,
Okay.
you want to do the bang out the last minute of the space?
We can, but I'm gonna come directly back to this.
Okay. You want to say it now? Or you want there's a minute and 13 seconds left.
Go for it.
Or a minute and 30.
Why did you tell me that you were in recovery and sober?
What?
Because you got a DUI and we had a whole conversation. Now that I'm looking back on it, Jen, that wasn't even real. You drink. Jen, you drink. I've seen you have a martini with your husband. You drink. People in recovery don't have like an occasional martini. Jen.
That's correct.
You don't even know who you are. You change who you are to fit who you're around because you hate yourself so much. There's no genuine Jen Altman. Like, that's not even a real person. You want to impress people. You want to impress your new friends. Great, Jen. Great. Let's fucking do it. Let's dance. I don't know if you're fucking ready. I don't know if you're fucking ready because you have you spill your period blood. Well, what used to be every time Jess fucking mentions you, right? You want to ruin her life, anything like that. But you get to behave like a sick, angry troll.
Where did
No. Not today. I'm not the one, Jennifer. Or I am. I'm not sure.
Either way.
But trust me, I have nothing but time. And I'll figure it the fuck out. How to make every wake.
We got all of the time, all the clocks. What do you want to say?
Hello?
You're here.
Oh my God, my cat shut my computer off.
I thought you like abandoned me. I had no idea what I was gonna do with after this.
No, she's actually hissing at me right now. She fell asleep on my keyboard and she pressed a button.
You
yeah.
don't need to cry about that. Relax.
Oh, shut the fuck up. Play the goddamn video. Bitch.
All right, there's 28 seconds left.
Waking moment of your life completely fucking miserable. You sick old bitch. Okay? Now I'm pulling up to my house, right? When I have dinner.
Patriotic, are you still
do
listening?
A breather, maybe have a ciggy. Okay, have some dinner and relax. And I don't want to hear anything from you. Or else, Jenny, I'll be taking a drive down 290 and I'll be getting off at the Hudson exit. Okay?
There's nothing you
All
can
right.
do about it. You
Now,
dumb
go
cunt.
say your prayers.
Laheim.
Laheim.
What a beautiful Jimmy said it very
Patriotic.
beautifully.
If you're still here, this is what you know what's going on. But you might not think that you know what's going on. This guy has been like a member of my channel since I was able to have paid members, and he actually lives close to me. He doesn't know about any of this nonsense. And I informed him on Saturday. I was like,
there's a problem. There's a problem.
He's the one that actually, he and his wife suggested what actions I ended up taking.
Yeah. You have well, just when I say
we're meeting on Thursday. We're meeting on Thursday, but I've submitted everything.
Right. When I don't want it to become a big deal. I can handle it without it being a problem through the greater community. But yeah, it'll be reported.
I never thought it would get to this. I never thought it would get to this.
Why? Don't you think it's weird? All of a sudden we woke up Saturday, there's like 5 accounts impersonating me. What did I do?
And like I thought about this from every side possible. I'm like, Jess says her mind, like, who has she pissed off? What
Well,
what
you have the
would make
Baker
her-
dick suckers that's
that's number 2.
yeah. I mean, I don't know how to get through to Baker that so the fundamental problem with Baker and I is like the entire time I'd be like, hey, I think that there's like girls that don't like me. Do you know anything about that? And
Yes.
he'd be like, no, I have no idea about it. You're making that up in your head. You're delusional. You're a drama seeker. And then he would talk shit about like Jess. He'd like infer that it's because
God.
I'm a fan of Jess Machado. I don't find it to be drama to observe. Like, you notice he still has Cyber Chick in his chat. Baker does. So, hey Baker, you'll be held accountable for that as well.
She had 8 viewers today. I just want to say that.
And Baker will be held accountable.
She's never done anything wrong to me personally, other than hurt someone who I consider to be a best friend. So
I appreciate that. But it doesn't even matter about me. It matters about her behavior with Jess is weird. Then you find out that she did it to several other people.
Which Jess?
Machado.
Okay.
What Cyber Chick behaved badly with Jess Machado. It's not just me that was being like blocked intermittently, and then she would block me during a topic of conversation that she didn't want my opinion on, and then before the end of the stream she would unblock me so that if I said something to Jess, like there's no way I could ever prove it, kind of thing. And also like who whines about being like, I don't mean that as an affront to shot at Moons or anything. It's like I just would never bother. Jess is a busy woman. I would never bother her about it. You know what I mean? But Baker, for him, when I was watching I was on Chat Rats and we were rewatching the restraining order hearing via Baker, and he's putting Cyber Chick up on the screen, like her comments. It's like, it's okay to dump me, Baker. That's totally fine. Everyone can have their own opinion about that.
Yeah.
But for you to be platforming Cyber Chick, you will regret that. It's a mistake. And if I don't know what else to say, I'd still fuck him if he gets over himself. But
oh my God,
never gonna.
Jess,
He's never gonna.
I'm not going to say anything on air.
That's fine.
But no, over my fucking dead body.
It's not,
which could be soon if you play your cards right. Sure. I mean, like we are so fucking morbid. I am trying to send.
You want to know the most morbid thing I was going to ask about your surgery day?
Yeah, let me know.
If we do a fundraiser that, like our plan is.
Yeah.
What if you die? Do I have to have a pre-prepared?
Oh, fuck. That's actually a great question. Frank?
Do you want to write your own? Yeah. Does Frank want in on this?
Come here. Right now. Actually, this is extremely important.
Because it's like my biggest question. My thought was that like
hold on.
We'll have to handle it.
All right. Jess, are you there?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Ask your question one more time, please.
Hi, Frank. God forbid Lacey dies during surgery while we're doing a live fundraiser for her. Whose responsibility is the eulogy? I was thinking like expert in Valhalla can handle it because I can't.
It's Barb. It's Barb.
I'll take.
We could do a Mad Libs.
Interest for $400, Alex. It's Barb, her therapist.
It's okay. Barb. It's always Barb. Barb knows this. As long as she's sound of mind, and that dumb bitch is not going to like.
Does she know how to like click a link and get brought up on?
Yeah,
she's
okay. Sucks.
She's
I-
pretty good.
I think it's bad juju to like pre-write your. I know what I would say.
I've always
one
had the
blessing-
mentality of like Jess Machado, and she's like, every day I try to do something that's like
live my
that's
life
positive for my eulogy, like someone could write about. And like that person last week that said, I think her name is Naira. She said, I don't know Lacey in real life, but I feel like she's someone he will meet when I enter heaven, as you showed the dead pigeon photo. I am when I showed that to my husband, we fucking died. We were laughing so hard.
Why is it so easy to make?
I mean, it's like a bird got in a fight with Chuck Norris, and he like turned his head and like just threw him on the ground.
I just think it's so perfect. It's my greatest art I've ever made.
I'm sorry. My slightly buzzed husband just came home. What did you say?
I said I just think it's such a perfect picture, and it's the best art I've ever made. I'm gonna put it in the Louvre.
I think it needs to be in the Louvre. I mean, also, I have a question. This is so ADD. You said you did semester at sea, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God. That's why you can handle like alcohol under any condition. Because we were talking about Epcot and like drinking around the world.
Yeah.
And how I only made it to Germany before I like almost died.
Germany is like stop 2.
It was what?
Germany's like stop 2 at us.
No. We had done Japan, France, Germany. We didn't do
We
America.
had 3 drinks and tapped out.
Yeah, it was like great for Frank, and then we were like, oh well, Germany seems like a great place to get food at a buffet, and I ate too much.
Schnitzel.
I threw up all the Wiener Schnitzel. Wiener Schnitzel and pierogies is my love language, and that's how like Frankie and I connected. Not really, but I love pierogies, and so does he.
Well, those are Polish, not German.
Well, he's a pig. Polish, Italian, German. That's what he always tells people. That's not me. He always says I'm a pig.
Yeah.
He's exactly what you would expect. Like he's a bigger guy, he's hairy, and he's loud, and he gets embarrassed when I'm loud.
Listen,
but he's a Papa Bear. If you fuck with me, oh my God.
I'll take care of him if anything happens to you.
Please. I would like that in paper and writing. Like, someone should, because he's gonna have way too much money, and like if I die,
we can't have that. We gotta do like a trust
But
situation.
if I'm alive, we are gonna be eating like Campbell's soup just over a fire. I don't even know. With that being said, I checked my not GoFundMe, my Give Send Go, and I will say I almost threw up today seeing I had my very first big donation from my number one mod.
Nice.
Maybe I don't know what I did to ever deserve you, but I'm gonna call you tomorrow. I can't even like you. That is so generous.
Let me just say thank you. I'm grateful, and you and Jessica Machado shared the same. Accept people's generosity. You know.
I mean, do they want like blowjobs or like?
No, I'm saying you. I'm giving you the. You say thank you so much. I'm so grateful. Like look at you right now. You're gonna burst into tears. Knock it off.
No, I'm not. I was just like, it's so difficult for me as someone like
People care about you. Where's my QR code for you? Here. Oh my God, where did I worked so hard on it, Lacey? Where did it go? A widget. Here it is. You guys chat in the top left. The QR code will link to Lacey's Give Send Go. She has a big surgery coming up. We're making light of it, but it's very serious. Go help her out. All right. Kane's gonna see you crying.
I'm really not emotional. I'm mad over what's happening right now in my appointment tomorrow.
Why? What's happening
tomorrow? Okay. So my anesthesiologist out of nowhere told me that I need to consult with my hematologist / oncologist before surgery because I have a history of a platelet disorder. It has not been an issue for several years. And so this was a surprise to us because I have this surgery scheduled. We have moved our entire lives, everyone's in my family, to like make sure that everything is moved so that when surgery happens, I have the support.
It seems like they would have suggested this appointment way
Exactly. We went what was the date? Like March 10th to Cleveland. And this was my last in-person thing. So long story short, I was shocked about the hematologist thing, but my hematologist office got me in, and I'm scheduled to go tomorrow at 11:40 in the morning.
Okay.
My hematologist straight up
for the thing tomorrow.
So he called me today. He himself, not an assistant. He himself called me in his African accent. And he was like, I think you need to see a hematologist in Cleveland. I don't know what to do. Like
I'm now ready to intervene on your
right? I like I've seen this happen to people and I've been like, let me help you. And at this point, Frankie asked me tonight, he's like, do you want me to go Papa Bear? Which is like, do you want me to intervene?
I think it might be time. Just fly out to Boston and we'll get you different doctors.
They want to make sure that I'm not going to bleed out on the table.
It's not going to work for me. You know what I mean?
I found another doctor.
Let's see how the appointment goes tomorrow. Maybe it'll be fine. But if another fucking mistake,
he hung up on me today. My doctor hung up on me today.
I'm gonna hang up on him tomorrow.
Listen. Some doctors have bad bedside manner. Don't shake it off. Don't take it personal.
It's just wild.
But you've over the course of the prior couple weeks, you've mentioned a couple things to me. That once is like a one-off, twice is like I'm paying attention now. We're at 3, and we'll see how tomorrow goes. And if it's a problem, you'll just come live with me, and we'll.
I mean, I'm not opposed to it because I said the same thing.
In Boston, we're not gonna fuck around.
I said the same thing. There is a doctor in Connecticut, Hartford, Sanford, and his name is Dr. Chu, but it's like I think with an X, and this is all he does is median arcuate ligament syndrome. And so, and he takes my insurance, and we are this close. We are this close to that or the Beverly Hills doctor, Dr. Danny Shahood.
Probably Iranian.
But he doesn't look it. He talks like he has a great YouTube channel. It's like very informative.
Okay. Gonna stop you there.
Yeah.
Yo, take Dr. Chu down in Stanford. I'm like 4 hours from Stanford.
Sanford.
You really, no, it's Stanford.
No.
There's no Stanford, Connecticut.
I'm telling you, it's
You're thinking of
Sanford Hospital.
Okay, whatever. Doesn't really matter because he's still too far away from me and he's not the best doctor. Boston has the best doctors, so.
But there's only 24 surgeons in America that know how to do this surgery.
Okay.
That's why this is a
So there's
bit.
24 of them that can do the surgery. How many are in Boston?
I don't know.
18?
Look at this guy though. Can I share the screen?
Of course. Do I have to
Okay.
do something?
No. You don't have to do anything. Here we go. Look at this hunk.
Absolutely. You want me to add him to the stage?
Okay, we don't have to watch it. It's kind of gross, but this guy. Look at this guy. Look at this guy.
I find it preposterous. You are enthralled by him. Absolutely not.
I've seen a bunch of people that have gone to him and been like, he's the real deal. Like he's legit. So,
who said that? People on the internet?
do you want to see who my doctor is? And my doctor has a majorly Arabic last name. Why are you in here? I feel like Jess when Jeff came in the other day with his guitar.
Oh, is Frank in the room?
Yeah, and he never comes in here. Like, wait.
Frank, ask him if he wants to play Truth or Dare.
Do you want to play Truth or Dare?
No.
No.
I want to play Truth or Go Night Night. Not choose Go Night.
Did you guys win?
No.
Okay, you guys are losing the series. Okay,
Who, the Bruins? Fuck ourselves.
here you go. Here you go. This is my doctor.
Do I have to add it to the stage?
Look it. Oh wait, did we not?
Yeah, it's not on the stage.
Well, it's probably. I mean, like, we should probably be a little bit careful with me sharing my doctor's name.
Yes.
But look at his last name before you exit out. Did you see that? What his name is?
Okay.
And he's all. You wouldn't think it. That's all. I love that your vertical stream is the dead pigeon photo. As long as you keep a vertical stream going for like at least 20 streams, I'm telling you, you're gonna get crazy numbers.
I'm not interested. This is meant to be. Nobody tell anyone that I have a channel. Nobody. Listen, this is supposed to be a secret clubhouse, okay?
Someone said, who did this to her face? I don't know. You could blame my parents.
Oh, does he mean we're both ugly? Rude.
I'm assuming it's someone who admires me so much that they're looking at. Did she end up in the hospital?
Okay.
After. Why are you a pigeon? Is he okay?
Okay. Radhi is from India. Should we check on Kane again?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
ready?
Yeah.
Share this tab instead. And then I have to add it to the stage, right?
Yeah.
I have to remove my media element of the bird. Add to okay. He's still talking.
Oh
I
my
don't know what
God. Kane.
You
What are
ready?
you doing, kid?
Everywhere. I'm like, we're not coming here. Like, we're gonna get robbed. You know what I mean? There's no.
Do we
question
want to
that
call
we're
him?
getting robbed. So we look
I
around.
don't.
And
Yeah, if you want to. I don't have his
right
phone
next to the
number.
college.
I don't have his phone number, but we have an X
No.
number.
Didn't work. She had such a
Should
heavy
we?
schedule. She was trying to
Yeah.
be
How would we do that for my
performer.
Okay,
brother?
first stop his
Wanted to do
face.
that.
I can't deal.
When she
Let
first
me
got there,
pause
that's
it.
what she was thinking.
Okay.
Do you want to do it on the phone? Is the easiest way
Yeah,
just to do it on the phone?
Here, let's I am going to
You do it. You do it because he likes you better. He like feels sincerely sorry. Because the next thing I was going to show, I was going to go back through the pregame he and I did right before the funeral.
Okay, so I am going to oh my god. Okay.
See what he has to say?
Someone, if you are watching Kane's stream, tell him there's an emergency. and that
We need him.
Lacey's calling with emergent news. Wait, why is it?
Is it on speaker?
Oh, no.
Chat my TV
I
upstairs.
hear it.
Okay, we can hear it.
Winnie. Hi.
Hey, what are you doing?
We want to talk to you.
Okay.
What are you doing?
What are you guys doing?
We're sniping your stream.
Why? Don't you have your own content to do?
Don't you?
Wait, hold on. Let me unplug my headphones. Okay.
Does
Say
he
that
just want a
again.
link? Does he want a link? I'll DM him the link.
Do you want to co-stream with us? Can you do that, Jess?
Yeah.
Okay, we will co-stream
Tell
with
him
you.
I'm gonna send it to Twitter.
We're gonna send it via Twitter.
Okay. I guess the steamroller what I was gonna do on my show, just so you guys can fucking derail my show. It's all right. It's cool.
I mean,
what?
it's
Don't worry about that.
don't be fucking ungrateful.
He's so fresh. He's such an asshole.
It's because you're old, but we're gonna walk you through this.
Tell him I DM'd him the link.
We DM'd you the link. Why do I feel like the dumb girl in Mean Girls?
Which is the dumb girl?
The girl whose name is Lacey.
Amanda Seyfried.
The brown-haired girl, and she's like, we don't do this.
Oh,
Who wears the shorts or the skirts?
Yeah.
Okay, Kane,
What's
did
he
you
asking?
get the link?
Okay.
Okay, bye. We see you. Bye.
Jesus.
Don't you say the Lord's name in vain in front of me. This
I don't
is
like
a
how my
nice
face looks right now.
Christian Jewish stream.
Oh, here we are. All right, so you can. What am I doing here? I can't. You want me to? I don't even get what I'm doing.
Oh my God.
We just want to hang out. What are you doing?
All right. Why don't you pull me off that whatever that face is off there? I don't like that.
What face? Oh,
This is our
Yeah.
show.
I can
Well,
do
you're playing
that.
my show.
I can do that.
Oh, there we go. How you guys doing?
We're great. We've been sitting Shiva.
What is Shiva?
It's a Jewish funeral for you.
Oh, really? Oh, Jesus.
Yeah. Well, I'm trying to fix my name because my name is taking over my whole face, which a lot of you will probably say, "Oh, that's good."
Got a lot of bass going.
I
Got a lot of
do
bass.
anything about it.
So what's going on, guys? Did you hear my Jen Altman rant or no? What'd you think?
No,
Should we
holy
take her
fuck.
down?
Oh, we didn't hear the Jen Altman rant. What did you say?
What?
We have to go back and listen because I don't want to bring you into it.
Okay. Yeah. Wait, no. Let us put it on the screen so we can listen.
When was it? Was it
Well, I saw a post from Auntie Deb. I guess something happened with him. Like he
we listened to the spaces with Jimmy. We listened to your review of the funeral and then listened to the spaces.
yeah, so I don't know. He said something that she was. I don't know what happened, but what did Jen say that Jimmy was bringing kids on his show, or I don't know what the exact Just
Yeah,
There we
that one.
I'm not really clear on what exactly was said, but Jim
I am.
All right.
Okay.
I understand. So Jimmy's very close with his nephew, and apparently Nan's son is
Blaze.
may or may not have the same name as Jimmy's nephew, or it was brought up together in an effort to like try and concern Jimmy, scare Jimmy. And Jimmy's like, I will straight up show up at your house. And so I was like,
That's the part that intrigued me. I don't know about the story, but when he said like you should go start knocking on people's doors and talking about this woman, that was very intriguing.
Yeah.
And I said,
Why-
look, I'd be willing to do it. I think we got to start a little clan, and you guys don't obviously, but I don't want to get you in any trouble. But like, maybe her neighbors need to know about her. Maybe somebody just sit on the sidewalk where she works and fucking stream her place and read out text on a megaphone of what she says. You know what I mean? I don't know what else to do here. She's a bad person.
Seems like there was no problem with sending 5 police officers to my house Saturday night.
Yeah,
I don't know for sure.
Can we talk about that too? Where were your instincts? You didn't fucking record that. That's a no-brainer. No-brainer. Get on video.
Kane, calm down. That probably wasn't a great moment for her. So
No, he already told me that. Yeah, don't worry about it.
You gotta be on your feet, man. You gotta be on your feet.
Kane thinks my instincts are to like get my phone out and record.
You have to do it.
I mean,
my instinct.
Why would 5 cops show up at your house?
Get real. my instincts are to call my uncle. He'll handle it. You know.
Yeah, there you go. Well,
but it was
well, you're a
scary.
newbie on the internet.
But it scared the shit out of me for a couple of minutes. Like I didn't have like a mental state to whip my phone out.
Well, next time you'll know when she sends the cops to your house again. What happened? What did they say?
I don't know. I don't know for sure it was her. We don't know yet. We gotta.
Can I put my widget up? Am I able to do that from my end? I'm sorry. Before we keep going.
Why don't you try?
Okay, I'm gonna be right back.
Well, I don't know, Kane. All of a sudden, we woke up like Friday or Saturday, and like there's like five to 8 accounts that are impersonating me, like saying really terrible shit. And I like ignored. I would never engage with that. But then the police showed up on Saturday night saying that one of the accounts was making threats. And that somebody had called in that it was me. And fortunately, I had reported it as an impersonation thing. So like the whole interaction took under 5 minutes. I'm okay. Everything's okay. But
5 cops came. Why? They thought you were going to hurt yourself, or why did 5 cops come? I don't get that.
I wondered that too. I think it's a combination of they were all in the area, and also like I don't actually know the answer to that.
I'm curious.
Were they coming because I was gonna hurt someone else or hurt myself? I think it was. It felt more like they were prepared to section me. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, I promise you, if cops show up at my house, I'm pulling out the phone, baby. You know it, and I know it. It's coming out quick and early. Let's do it. Well, that's awesome. I mean, congratulations, honestly.
I feel like I've made it. My mother, when I told my mom, she didn't see it as a achievement.
So people on my stream, the guy said he can't hear anything.
Oh, we can hear you.
I know you can, but you can't hear it on my stream. You won't be able to hear it on mine, right?
What do you?
Is there a button I have to touch for you?
No. Wait.
We're not streaming on mine. I'm just maybe we are. I don't know. But he's
I sent you the link.
Said they can't.
Yeah, I sent you the link to co-stream it so that you can also have the views.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So they're not going to hear it on my end. All right. So
but that is exactly what we're saying, Kane. Listen to the words coming out of our mouth. You should be able to see this on your page. Like,
and
this
hear
is
it.
a Kane production.
They can't hear it.
So you need to touch a button.
Touch a button.
Didn't you go to Jessica Machado's class, you motherfucker?
Bring in your girlfriend. She can figure it out.
Does she know how to do this?
Let me
Yeah,
see.
like click down by where your face is in the studio. See the three buttons.
Kane, I just listened to you right now, and we can hear you on my other laptop. I'm
They
watching
can't.
your
No, but they
stream.
can't. They can't hear you. Is the thing. They can't hear your. Yeah.
Okay.
Let me see. Let me see live.
Well, they
on
can
my-
just come here. I mean, whatever. It's no big deal.
So what else did you talk about? You talked about your review. So you gave your funeral good reviews, right?
Yep, absolutely. We talked about. I had a interaction with my wife. I posted some of the conversations we had on the Family Wizard app about a suitcase that she wanted me to pack. We have to go back. So basically, my son's going to Washington D.C. He's leaving from her house on Tuesday. She wanted me to pack a bag. Because he's on my house on Sunday. He leaves on Sunday to go back to his house. He's leaving on Tuesday. She wanted me to pack a bag with all the clothes from my house and all the toiletries and bring it to her house, and then he's going to leave with that bag. I'm like, it makes no sense. Like, who would do that?
Can you pause for? I don't. Okay, I understand.
Oh, wait a minute. I see the problem here.
Shocking. Can I just ask a question? I don't disagree with you that entire situation sounds frustrating, but why are you're so angry?
Well, you have to go back and listen to the whole situation.
Okay, I will.
You think that it does like that? That's just the icing on the cake.
I'm
Okay,
mostly interested in like his,
Not easy to
his
have kids.
feedback on the Jimmy situation. And where is Jimmy? Like, what else is he doing that's so important that he can't?
Jimmy's in the middle of moving.
Oh, that's important.
Yeah, and also
I got you.
we're not important. Okay, Kate. Guys, it's not easy to raise kids, you know.
You are important. Okay, yes, it's that sounds weird, Kane, but
It's just odd. It's a weird thing.
think
I mean, 2 weeks.
she's
Go ahead. Sorry.
I think she's just trying to give you a hard time.
Yeah, I mean, if you whatever house you leave from is where you should pack from. That's just my thing. And like, you're the custodial parent. I mean, you have them 4 days. I have them 3. It seems like a no-brainer. That's your operation, and you're just like the reason you don't want to send them. The reason you want my clothes is because you don't want to have to wash them or something. It's fucking weird. I'm like, it's not happening. So she did cave. Once I told her I was going to call the school and tell them about the situation, that because she in those this is what I mean. You didn't even listen, Jessica. But basically, in that exchange, she said like she wasn't gonna let him go because of it, if I didn't do it. She's like, he's just not gonna go.
Oh my god! Now that's crazy.
Is it the?
She wrote it. Checker wrote it.
How old is he? Like junior year? Is it
14?
Yes, like the great trip to DC.
Yeah, like a 3.
It's a cool
going
trip.
Tuesday, come back Friday. Yeah, it's awesome.
Yeah,
and
it's a banger.
It's a banger.
Birds aren't real, Oots. Yeah, that's a cool trip to go on. So just do whatever it takes to let him go on it.
So I wonder if it says right here on the right, stream this to your audience. Should I do that?
Yes, that's what I did.
All right, hold on. But why is it making me put the title in shit?
Just fucking tell me, don't ask questions.
Because so that you can name it whatever you want.
All right.
Yeah, I named it Bunny After Dark CEPTION. Like your Shiva.
Sure.
Just say sitting Shiva.
And you should say I'm back from the dead, bitches.
Can you tell us about Jake? I'm so interested. What a weird character Jake is.
Jake is you know what, Jake? He's actually a really smart guy. Like, I think his IQ is really high.
I don't know any of these people.
No, and he's a very troubled human being, and he's just a user. But he actually feeds off people not liking him. He's kind of similar to me in that way, I guess. We have similar things, except I have a family and I've done things right, and he still lives in his mother's basement. But one of the things about him, and this is what Jessica really should kind of think about. I mean, I hope she is thinking about this.
Oh man,
is
shot us
out listening to this.
Well, he'll get to her. I hope so. I hope for her sake he'll get to her. That she's going to platform a gentleman who openly was swimming in a Nazi's pool. Now look.
Ooh, this is a great story. What happened?
Oh man.
So well, it's okay. So he was doing a show. He's done a bunch of shows. He's asked me to come out. I've gone on. So then I had a partner that I used to work with on a different show. This guy PRC, and this house. They talked. It was like we did. I did a show with Jake. And we talked about this drug dealer that lived in Indianapolis. He just brought it up. Mm-hmm. I don't know anything about this guy, but basically he said he worked for him, or he was talking about the guy. So this guy PRC comes on Jake's show the next week, and he knows the guy. He actually did business with this guy, or he was supposedly going to do business with him until he went up into the guy's room in his house, and he had all this Nazi memorabilia everywhere. And like the guy's a fucking Nazi. So then Jake is just in the guy, like he's like buddies with the guy swimming in his pool. He's a fucking Nazi. So it's like, dude, that's crazy. And I know she has Jewish kids and she's whatever. So
okay. Can I interject for a second? When I went on semester at sea, we went from Brazil, sailed across.
Gonna take my earphones out and go pee.
Okay. We went from Brazil over to Namibia, right? You do the transit across the Atlantic. There's a town called Swakopmund, right? Didn't I tell you this already? That's a full German town and like filled with souvenir shops of Nazi paraphernalia. Because when the Nazis left Germany, Namibia is on the left coast of Africa. So that's how Hitler escaped to Argentina. But there's a lot more people than you think that have like secret rooms of Nazi paraphernalia,
No, I believe it. But once you see it, and Jake knew. I mean, it wasn't like hidden. So I'm like, Jake, you must have known. Yeah. So I mean,
they're like bringing the Fourth Reich back.
I have no problem with it. But he's an open.
I have a problem
Nazi sympathizer. I mean, he just is. So good for her.
Something you would have told us from the jump, from the get-go.
Well, I never thought I'm trying to help her out. I never thought like she'd be like, maybe I'm going to bring this guy on. I'm like, if you're crazy, girl. But we don't want Jen to find out about that. So I don't want to throw that out there for Jen Altman. But, Jake is a guy she should be going after and taking down because he's openly likes to swim in Nazi spots.
I see what you're doing. We're redirecting. We're redirecting the weirdos to the weirdos.
Exactly. So is this a new operation, you and Lacey? You guys are going to be doing shows a lot together? Or?
I don't know. This is like a secret clubhouse.
Is it?
When do you want to talk about politics tomorrow?
Let me know. Let me know. Let me know.
Are you available tomorrow?
I am. Yeah.
What?
I don't think so. What time?
Whatever time works for. I can accommodate you. You're the one with a family and children. I can work around you.
Yeah, I mean, this time of night is good. Like past 8 o'clock or whatever.
Okay.
Is usually the best time.
Okay. Why don't we say preliminarily 8 o'clock, 8:15?
Sounds good.
And then what should we talk about? You want to go over like some Fuentes shit?
Let's do it. My favorite.
Get ourselves in trouble a little bit?
Yeah, well, I saw a great clip from him today. He's talking about, I couldn't fucking believe this. He had $500,000 in an account. And they took all his money.
Yeah.
They fucking took his money.
Yeah.
$500,000.
Mm-hmm. And then won't give it. And then how about they put him on the no-fly list?
Oh, it's crazy. I mean, just shut off his credit cards, whatever. But like the fact that the American government can just do that for having an opinion is insane to me. That's fucking wild.
And the fact that more people aren't upset about it, like,
I know,
is insane. He didn't listen. He didn't do anything wrong to deserve that.
No, not that. I mean, you can say what you want.
He said some bad jokes. He made some bad jokes when he was 18 years old. He's 27 years old now.
The fact is, if he made those bad jokes about black people or any other race or anything other than Jewish people, he'd have his money. That's the fact.
I don't understand why more people don't get it. Like, how come we all respect I respect all religions, okay?
Sure, of course.
I'm trying to single one out. How come they're so brazen with their restriction of speech laws? You know what I mean?
It's nuts. It's written into a lot of our laws too that people just don't know about.
You can't.
There's
you
a
can't
lot of
boycott them. What's
only one that is the only.
anti-MAGA?
Yeah, that's it. It's the only religion or group of people that have this kind of laws
And
written into our laws.
For listen, at the end of the day, I'm gonna always side with Israel, because I don't fuck goats. You know what I mean? But
Yeah.
how come? What we don't have to like restrict speech about it?
No, it's crazy. Yeah, somebody's got to do something about it. It never will happen, but they should. Right, Lacey?
Hi.
That's what you know where they fuck goats.
Where?
Out in Ohio.
No.
I've seen it personally with the Amish. Those are some weird people, the Amish.
You don't. Okay, you're
They're
not
odd.
even close to Amish area.
You know?
Pennsylvania. But do you know Lacey chases? She's a storm chaser. She has a special badge to do that.
Really?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Have you caught any or?
Tell him, Lacey.
I'm sorry, Jess Machado. We don't like him. I promise.
Yeah.
Lacey chases tornadoes. She's a psychopath.
Wow.
She
I
has
mean,
a special
some
press
people-
badge.
So how does that work? What is the process for that?
Oh my god. You have to go through a whole bunch of training.
Are you serious?
Technically, you don't. If you're like a
Training?
psychopath, you can just like go do it on your own. But if you want to be able to call in, if you're like chasing a if you're chasing a tornado, I'm trying to put this in like
As one
normal
does.
terms. If you're chasing a tornado and you want to be able to call the National Weather Service and be like, hey, I'm spotting like a cloud forming that's lowering, we should be concerned about. Okay, now we see a tornado. You need to be able to be certified. So I go.
Certified as to what? Watching
have-
ninja clouds.
I have to go through training once a year to be a certified storm chaser.
Okay, you know who
and-
makes the weather? You know who makes the weather?
Yes, I do. Yes, I do.
Okay. So a whole year of classes. What else?
No, not a whole. It's a whole day
Okay.
once
do
a
you learn?
year.
What do you learn?
What do you get? Like you said, like a badge, or you like have to wear it when you're doing it? Like, well,
I mean, my
people know-
name's like in a database that I know what I'm talking about.
well, you got to wear the badge so people know what you're doing.
Do you
Like,
want me
that's
to get
storm
it for
chaser.
you?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes,
Okay, hold on.
of course.
Kate, wait till you see this. It's like an official badge.
Really?
Yeah. So that
So bad.
can go
You got to
chase
pay for this
tornadoes.
class. I know she's paying for this class, isn't she?
Of course,
What
she
a
has to pay for the
scam.
class and she has to pay for the badge. It's a whole scam. Why?
That's
Can't,
like-
what do you mean you have to report a cloud formation? Just what? Get in the basement, you lunatics. She is friends with all storm chasers. Do you know her best friend is Steven Crowder's like executive producer?
She told me that 16 times. Yep. She does like to talk about that. She's very, very impressed with that, you know?
She won't
And-
introduce me to him.
And the advice that she's given her, the advice he gave her was just make sure you continue to do your podcast. Don't stop. That
Yeah,
is
do
sound
it on a
advice.
regular basis.
That's what you pay the big bucks for. Just keep doing it on a day, on a regular basis and be consistent. That is electric stuff.
$1,000,000 advice right there.
That's electric stuff.
I wonder if he has a badge.
Yeah, I know. The fact that she like is like serious, like it's a real badge. Like you fucking you just
Wait till you
start.
see it.
Like
It's like laminated. Look at it. Ready? Lacey, we're on pins and needles. Look, it has a lanyard.
it looks like what I wore for the Super Bowl ticket. You put it in there, wear it on your neck, like a corporate event. Yeah, it's like a big thing. You go into the room and you
The
have
eye
some
of the storm.
The eye of the storm.
little
Go
cater
into the
lunch.
eye of the storm, and I'm like,
How much did you pay for that course? I'm just curious.
oh,
How much did they rob you for?
for
me?
this
Sorry,
and
What
a
is the
thing to put
course
on my
called?
car, I paid $10.
$10. It's like a fishing license. It's like it's what I pay to get the.
But, oh my god, I never realized this. When you look at it, like it is like it has like words on the inside, like a driver's license, to make sure it's not like a copied one.
like a hologram, like a ID hologram verification.
How many
Kristen,
of
who are you talking to?
how many of are there of you guys? Like, what is it? Is there like a whole community? Do you guys
Oh,
have
I
like a
mean,
little
Ohio.
chat group,
Kane,
It's
it's wild. Yeah,
Really?
there's a whole community. Dude.
or- yeah. Oh,
hey,
interesting.
J7. Do you see what Kristen just said?
I don't know what does she want me to do about it. We're live on the air.
Okay. I wasn't sure if she was talking to me or you, but continue. We can keep talking about my my
Your
glory as a
Nimbus
storm
cloud,
chaser.
It's a cult. It's a cult of Nimbus cloud watchers.
Storm spotter.
That's pretty great. That's pretty great.
She
That's
didn't
interesting.
believe me. She didn't believe me that
I
I
mean,
had
who
this.
would ever believe that?
I mean,
Unbelievable.
I'm still wondering if you just made that yourself and called yourself. You've given yourself this title. It
let's
is
get a
possible.
fucking life. Come on.
Well, oh wait, come on.
So,
Casey's gone, which is great.
Lacey, when do we get to meet Steven Crowder's guy?
Oh,
Yeah. And, can you tell us about
he
the advice
said
that? Yeah, go ahead.
when
What's the advice that he gave you? What's the big
he
advice?
told me to sit in my bikini for nonstop streams, and he was like, just until you get enough in there, then you can, not wear a bikini.
Wow. That's great advice.
Don't you
Start an OnlyFans. You make money.
It would be so easy for you, Kane, if you just had boobs.
Yeah, well, yeah. No, I think I'd be an ugly looking woman, so I don't know. I don't know how that translates. But I gotta get back to my show now.
Okay.
Okay.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Thanks
You
for
want to
hanging
stay on here? I don't mind. Hold on, I gotta stop my show then because it's stupid.
I just want to hear. Okay.
Do whatever you want.
Yeah, this isn't my stream either. So do it.
Aren't you having more fun with us?
I'm having fun, but I still have 38 people here. I mean, why they can't hear you? It's just kind of weird.
Oh, if they can't hear us, that's awkward.
I don't when I'm looking on my page, I don't even see you guys. You know what I mean?
Oh, that's fucking unfortunate. All right.
That's all
I
right.
didn't go to the class.
Next time we'll figure this out if you're still alive.
Yeah, just go back to your show and we'll continue sniping you. It's no problem.
All right, perfect. That's what we'll do.
All
Maybe
right,
I'll see you
all right.
tomorrow. Maybe
All right.
next time we can all stream together. We'll just do a show. Yeah.
Yeah, maybe.
I think-
We'll see if
yeah.
you're alive.
As long as Jessica said it's okay. You gotta check with her though, right?
We don't need her permission. She was here earlier. You dumb fuck. She was already here. Goodbye. Anyway,
That's funny.
do you want to look at Building 7 shit?
Oh my god.
What do you want?
Like,
you
do
can
I
pick.
even want to argue with you over this? Because I know I have the opposite perspective as you, but I think that it's important to question things.
So what's your perspective? Wait,
I
can
think,
you pull up what you sent me?
oh my god, what I sent you. Oh
Can
my
we show
god.
it to the audience?
Yeah, but what I sent you was not about the content. What I sent you was that
No,
one
I
of
know,
my
but it's
devout
funny
followers
on here.
who I think that you should date
Yeah, I know what
He
I know.
has
what you're
all
trying-
of the same beliefs as you.
I don't know why you frame it as beliefs. Those I know facts. You're the one that's a delusional believer.
I'm Delulu.
Well, are you sleepies? You want to go sleepies?
No, I have a pain in my neck. Yeah, I just need for it to go away. So,
Okay.
that's all.
Why don't here?
Show
I'm
me
gonna.
what you want. Show me what you think is the most clear and convincing evidence that something. I don't even know the Building 7 stuff. I will say one thing that I know for I'm very knowledgeable about is the plane that didn't leave Boston that had people on it that were
What are you? What?
so there was a plane in Boston, and there were these people in the I don't want to culturally inappropriate anyone.
Just say it. Who cares? No one
What
cares.
are the things, like the whole outfits that they wear?
Burkas.
Like that covers the whole thing? Okay.
Yeah.
So these flight attendants thought that these men had dressed in burqas pretending to be women because A of all, they didn't say anything. B of all, they were very hairy on the hands whenever they like took a drink of water from the flight attendant, and they were like, this is weird.
Right, but what plane is it? So you're saying that there's like a
I'll show you. Hold on.
I never heard of?
Yeah, hold on.
I live in Boston. I never heard of a 6 plane.
Yeah. Yeah.
Interesting.
9/11 plane. Did you know that my husband's from the town where the plane crashed in Pennsylvania? The town next to it. My husband's from Johnstown, and that's
So where does Frank think happened to that plane?
that it crashed because my husband wasn't allowed at home for 3 days after that.
Oh, so he thinks it was just a crash. Okay.
That didn't take off. And then his uncle was downtown in the Chase building when the planes hit. And Chase has this thing where they're like, you have to stay in place, you can't leave. And his uncle was like, fuck this, I'm getting out of here. And they all went downstairs, and someone's their briefcase had gotten stuck in the revolving doors.
Ooh.
And so his uncle took a fire extinguisher and bashed out all of the glass windows so that people could escape.
Oh,
and
hero.
went
He's a hero.
he's kind of an asshole. And then once he got out to the street, the towers fell. The first one did. And they were discombobulated. They didn't know what was going on. And he started walking towards the problem, like not away from it. And it was
you ran toward the fire, so to speak.
Yeah. So I have
He's
my
a hero.
screen.
I mean, he might be a dick, but he's a hero.
I mean, whatever.
Can you add it? I can't see it on my end.
I added it.
No, it doesn't show on my end.
Oh, that might be my fault.
Okay. Tell me what button to push if I need to.
Hold on.
Do I take this down?
Get rid of that one.
Of Kane?
Yeah.
Okay, hold on. Let me find him. Stop sharing.
Okay. And then do you see Lacey Jane, the second one?
Yeah.
There we go, baby. That's how we learn.
Another plane.
Oh, yeah, you're not monetized, so this is fine. It'll be fine for me.
Targeted.
Oh, I'm excited.
There's a good chance that somebody was plotting to try to use our airplane.
Wait till I show you after this what I'm
as
going
a
to
weapon of mass destruction.
Flight 23 was called back from the runway at JFK. The plane was fully evacuated and locked.
People on the ground saw people.
Pause.
Hold on. Oh, damn it. You scared me. What?
Pause. They all left from Logan.
I don't know what that means.
JFK is an airport in New York.
Flight 23.
Logan is the Boston airport.
Okay, but wait. I think the Boston one comes in here shortly.
Okay. Well,
the fifth plane.
Okay.
4 commercial airliners hijacked on 9/11. Nearly 3,000 people perished. But that's not the end of the story. The crew aboard another plane, United Flight 23, believes they were also targeted.
There's a good chance that somebody was plotting to try to use our airplane as a weapon of mass destruction.
Flight 23 was called back from the runway at JFK. The plane was fully evacuated and locked.
People on the ground saw people running in the aircraft.
So what's the point of this that they called the plane back?
That what?
What's the point of this that they called a plane back?
Oh my God, no. You should like.
Okay,
this is like
because
very good.
I'm going to show you something that will blow your mind.
Okay.
The first thing they asked me was why the floor hatches were open on the airplane. They had to be opened after everyone had gone off the aircraft.
Something was going on there that should not have been going on.
The FBI was concerned enough to take the crew to a lineup.
The FBI asked us if we could identify any of the people that were behind the window.
There's very little doubt in my mind that United 23 was a fifth airplane.
I knew about this before TMZ even wrote about it. This video is crazy.
Oh, but what's the...
The flight attendants tell like what they saw and what they discovered once the plane got back to the thing. Like
it's 8:52 here in New York.
I got
you. We understand that a plane has crashed into the World Trade Center. We have no idea how many were on board or what they said.
Do you want me to stop it?
No, I'm playing it. I'm listening. I'm sorry. I'm listening it.
I did it at 1.25 so that we can go faster.
Okay.
That's the speed of my life.
God, there's another one. The second plane just crashed into the World Trade Center.
Horrific. Oh, it must be a coincidence.
Surely loss of
Yeah.
life.
That was wild.
Something hit the Pentagon on the outside of the fifth corridor.
The dimensions of this catastrophe are growing. We are told now a plane has crashed into the Pentagon.
No, it didn't.
Shanksville is where my husband's outside of. Yeah.
Westmoreland 911 dispatch had received a cell phone call who called out, "We are being hijacked. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh." And then there was an explosion and dead air.
A hijacked plane crashed in Pennsylvania. This is one of the 4 planes.
That's
hijacked
his
in
county.
This morning's attack.
I definitely think that Flight 23 from JFK to LAX was the fifth plane. And that's what scares
but it wasn't by
to this day.
definition.
In my mind,
No, it
there was
didn't
no
get up in
doubt
the air.
that,
Almost.
that we were
Yeah.
a target.
Thank
of
God it wasn't.
Yeah.
a plan that would have
Who knows
taken
where it would have
us,
gone?
Yeah.
to our end.
My name is Captain Tom Manello. I was flying a 767 on September 11th, 2001 for United Airlines. The flight was originating at Kennedy Airport in New York, and
I was
destination
wrong.
was Los
It was
Angeles.
Kennedy.
The takeoff time was 9 o'clock.
No, that was what I was saying to you. But
Yeah.
the planes that did crash came out of Logan. So that's what I was saying to you is like, why are we talking
It
about
was a
planes
beautiful
out
day.
of
Blue
Kennedy?
sky. There wasn't a cloud
None
in the
of
sky. I
those
thought,
planes
it's going to be a nice day. Would have got
Do
to
you still
operations.
do you want me to pause it?
We got on our
Yeah,
crew
pause
bus, went to the airport.
We'll actually keep playing it.
This is you watched this live. Yeah.
Everything
Crazy.
seemed perfectly normal. We got on
Do
our
you know
airplane.
people who died because of this?
I have to brief the
My
cabin crew, which I did.
friend Amanda's
Everybody was in a good mood.
grandmother
Everybody was happy. It was
was
going to
on
be a fun day.
plane.
That's so sad.
Awful.
My name is Barbara Brocky Smaldino. I was a flight attendant on Flight 23 on September 11th, 2001. My position that day was to be working in economy setting
I
up
have
a
to
galley.
find the other thing.
It was a beautiful day in New York. Our crew was all ready to go. There were 7 of us. We did our normal safety
Find the
checks,
other
and
thing,
when
and
I
then
did
I'll
my
stop
checks,
whenever you
I
find it.
realized that
Yeah.
the printout that we had for our special meals was
It's gonna
incorrect.
tie in.
Oh,
I
this
had
is
to go up to
important.
first class several times
Okay, here I
to
am.
meet with the dining service rep so we could solve this problem. The first flight attendant, or the purser, also had some meal issues to discuss with him.
The purser did not want to be
My name is
identified.
Deborah, and I was a purser
Where?
on Flight 23, September 11th, 2001.
Yeah, I actually have never seen this.
I had 4 people board the aircraft in first class. I knew that the people did not eat meat, so I spent a great deal of time trying to get these 4 people fruit plates.
The plane was not full. Relatively few people in business and economy, and only 4 people in first.
Coco.
It was a taller, well-built gentleman in a tan suit.
No.
A young boy about 67 years old. A woman in a hijab, and a gentleman that appeared to be a type of bodyguard.
Shut up.
The Saudis. Those are the Saudis.
My name is Sandy Thorngren. I was a flight attendant on Flight 23 on September 11th, 2001. I was working in a business galley.
It's going to tie in.
I had gotten out, walked down the
people,
highway,
they
going
want to
to
hear
first class,
this.
and
I can't believe
noticed
you've
there were
never seen
4
this.
people
This
in
is
first
like,
class.
this is so, I don't want to say it's good because it's awful, but like TMZ did a bomb ass job with this.
Anything.
Coco, stop it.
Where's you can keep playing it until I find the other thing.
Okay.
What struck me at that time was there was a woman wearing a burqa.
Okay, it was a burqa.
I figured it was a woman because that's who wears that. The opening of the headdress was very tight and could barely see his eyes. I did explain to our purser that I thought that wasn't a woman, it was actually a man.
I was absolutely convinced it was a man. Absolutely. There was no doubt in my mind.
It was a man, and I could tell by the size of his hands. He had hair on his hands. It was definitely a male underneath that burqa.
Definitely a
I went back
male.
to the business section, and I looked around, and I saw a gentleman sitting, just sweating profusely, had a yellow T-shirt on. It was odd because it was 8 o'clock in the morning, and airplanes are cold anyway. But it was a cool morning. He wasn't jittery or anything, but I could see his face sweating, his body. His
Okay,
T-shirt was
I have
wet
my
under his
right.
arms.
We get the gist of this. Mine's gonna be more interesting.
No, mine is, this is so good, but this is
I'm
your
gonna blow
chance.
your mind. Take
Let's
yours.
go. God damn it, Coco. I swear to God, I'm going to put you on the curb with the Volunteers of America when they come to my fucking house tomorrow. Stop fucking biting me.
Coco, you're going to the, you got to take yours down so I can add. Or no, can I over it?
You can remove it. There you go.
Ooh.
Good job, kid.
Okay, you ready?
Hold on. Nope.
Fucking Coco, man.
All right. She's. Oh, I'm going to shut the door. Go ahead.
Okay, so this is going to tie into the lived experience of the stewardesses and stewards. You ready?
Mm-hmm.
Play.
I had a strike on it already, so
Turn up the volume.
So yeah, I'm really
Right there, the volume thing on the left side.
For a long time.
By the
you know, as
Good
you
job.
mentioned, I left Architects and Engineers for 9/11 Truth early last year, and so I'm starting to, you know, study all these other areas of 9/11 more deeply, and yeah, so I'm undecided on that, but you know, starting to read literature on that pretty closely.
Yeah,
This is a wild.
You were pretty early on in this, and then I guess you figured that. Did you start the International Center?
So yeah, so you know, I did various things in the 9/11 Truth Movement from 2006.
Just turn up the. No, you don't even have to do that. Just like increase the speed. Like go to the that thing. Playback speed. Yep, that's my speed, baby.
I can go into some of those details, but
please do.
Okay, but before I get into some of the details, the gist of it is if you really study the phone calls and what's being said, they don't add up. They actually undermine and refute the idea that, because the hijacking story is entirely based on what was in the phone calls.
Baker's going live in 30 minutes.
What we think we know about the hijackings was entirely given to us by those phone calls. That was the purpose of the phone calls. And if you go and dig into them, they don't add up at all. And so what we draw from that is that the phone calls were false evidence. This is like basically a technical legal term. They were false evidence that was actually disseminated during the commission of this crime, the 9/11 event, in order to like put out a story of what was going on in those planes. And that story was untrue. What was and I think if you watch my presentation, I'll explain a little bit in this interview. We can show that what actually did happen. me and my colleagues in the organization we're trying to proceed cautiously, right? But those calls were reporting fake events, and it was either the passengers and flight attendants, the actual named passengers and flight attendants who died in 9/11, who were put in a position or induced somehow into making calls, and they had a script in front of them, or talking points or whatever, claiming to be involved in a hijacking, or the calls, and this has been sort of the more traditional argument in the 9/11 truth movement, or the calls were made by impersonators, maybe using voice morphing technology to sound like the actual passengers and flight attendants when they called their loved ones, etc. And so it was just actors basically making these calls.
Did that technology exist at the time?
There's a little bit of debate about this and not a ton of information about it, but the argument
can I just say everyone needs to stop using voice notes. That's how they get your voice pattern to impersonate you.
Who's they?
Nefarious people.
Okay.
Pick. Usually the government, our government. What do you mean?
Okay.
The CIA, the NSA. This is nothing to do with Israel or the,
I didn't think so. I'm watching. I'm
all right,
keeping an open mind.
I was just gonna say, have an open mind.
Yeah. 100%.
It could have been feasible. I think that the person who developed the technology and spearheaded the development of it, said at that time it wouldn't have worked in real time to do it, right? To actually like speak into a microphone and just have your voice like instantly morph into somebody else's.
Yeah.
Yeah. So there's questions about whether that was the case. If you read carefully, like David Ray Griffin is the one who, really kind of let's say popularized the voice morphing hypothesis. His argument was that he never made a strong argument saying this is what happened. This is a hypothesis that I think is right. He only said like this is the best hypothesis we have at this time, right? That this is a viable, at least is a plausible hypothesis. And he said maybe there's a better one out there. I don't think he really considered the idea. And I read through all the stuff he's written about the phone calls, and there was other theories put forth, like it was done by the real passengers, and technology wise it was done by having some sort of a repeater on the planes that would essentially amplify, what they were saying into their cell phones. And they were essentially tricked into thinking that a hijacking was going on the plane, like a hijacking was being like staged on the plane, but not really real. That theory in particular, I don't think makes any sense when you really read the phone call, like study the phone calls, because I don't think these people were tricked. And because I think if they were actually reporting real events, what they thought were real events, what they thought was a real hijacking, they would be way more freaked out, and there would actually be a little more.
Have you heard them? Are there actual audio?
Well, yeah, no, good question. So,
you don't have to listen to
people
your
that spend much time thinking about the phone calls just kind of assume that they're all recorded. Most of the information about the calls comes from interviews that were done by the FBI with the people who received the calls, right? And those interviews were like written up in not in transcripts of interviews, but just reported on. But there's a handful of calls, mostly voice messages. Like 3 or 4 where we have a recording of the message that we can hear. There's one call that was like a real-time call between Betty Ong. She was like the flight attendant on Flight 11 who made the first and longest call. Flight 11 was the first one to be hijacked. That was 4 minutes, allegedly 4 minutes of that was recorded. If you dig into the details there, you can actually figure out that more than 4 minutes was recorded, and it's basically a lie that there's only 4 minutes, and they actually spliced and edited the audio of that.
Why would they
that's a
do
whole
that?
Can of worms to go to. But so there's some.
Yeah, who did that?
Yeah, well, people at American Airlines, basically.
Right.
But to answer your question, you can tell the calmness of them is evident in the ones that you can hear, which there's a handful, and then many of the callers were reported by the people who talked to them to have been extremely calm. So like Ted Olson, the U.S. Solicitor General, spoke twice to his wife, Barbara Olson, and said, when he went on Larry King a few days later on September 14th, and said she was, in retrospect, she was extraordinarily, remarkably,
calm,
just amazingly calm. So and that was basically across the board. Like a majority of the callers have been described as being very, very calm.
And at this point where they're making the phone calls, like what's going on in the actual plane?
Well, so that's that question. It's like I want to figure that out too.
Well, I'm wondering, like maybe Larry King asked, and we actually have that information. Like,
ugh.
Yeah. Well, are you asking me what actually was going on?
What do you think, or what was it both? Both. What was purportedly going on, and what do you think was going on?
Okay. Yeah. So there's 4 different flights, so it's a lot to go through, and it's like each one is a little bit different. But I will say, since you asked about Larry King, and well, let me start with Flight 11, because on its face, Flight 11 again, the first one that Betty Ong and another flight attendant, Madeline Sweeney, talked about. But they're the ones who called from Flight 11. The scenario that they describe is totally ludicrous. Basically, Betty Ong just basically says that 2 flight attendants in first class have been stabbed, and a passenger from business class, who his name was Daniel Lewin. Sorry, I'm getting the name wrong here, but I'm not going to get into the details of who he was, but he was stabbed in the neck. So you've got a passenger stabbed in the neck who's bleeding out and basically dies, and 2 flight attendants who've been stabbed, and mace has been released in the first class, business class area. And so all the passengers from first class and business class have come to the coach class part of the back of the plane to get away from all that. And according to Betty Ong, nobody in coach class knew that there was a hijacking underway, that a hijacking was going on, as if all the people who were coming from the front of the plane wouldn't start telling everybody at the back, like oh my god.
Stabbing. I mean, Mace would make it. It's like it's not, that curtain's not stopping Mace.
No,
getting in the coach.
Mace would get everywhere in the plane, and
that would be awful.
There'd be a guy there.
Yeah, go get Frank. I want to know.
It would be chaos.
Chaos.
And supposedly what Betty Ong is saying to the people that she spoke with on the ground is that, the people in first class and coach class don't know there's a hijacking underway. They think it's just a medical emergency. And what that is covering for, in my view, and in the view of other people who have researched this, is the fact that there was only two people that made calls from the plane when, if this was actually happening and they're actually working seatbacks, phones in front of them, which is debatable. But if there were, that's how Betty was able to make her call, ostensibly. People would have been picking up the phone and calling their loved ones. So you would have had probably dozens of calls and nobody's making these calls. So you have that. And then on the front of the plane, you keep hearing Betty say, oh, we can't get in touch with the pilots. We can't, oh, the door is locked. The door to the cockpit is locked. We can't get in, which basically means that the other flight attendant who's trying to get into the cockpit is walking through business and first class, and she's not being stopped by any hijackers who are encountering her. Look, she's not seeing any pilots dead pilots on the ground. What does that mean? Does that mean that all five hijackers? She keeps saying we don't know where they are, we don't know where they went. The guys, she keeps referring to them as the guys.
This is a domestic flight, right?
This is a domestic flight.
So it's like, as far as I understand, the cockpits on a plane that's a domestic flight, like it just seats two pilots and that's it.
Oh, it's small. Yeah.
Like when you walk by them, like there's no room for anybody in there other than there's two seats and that's it.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
exactly.
And how many hijackers were meant to be in there?
5. So
5
we're being
plus the 2 pilots.
Well, they don't state that explicitly, but if you use some critical thinking skills and think about what they're saying, and they're able to get to the door, and they don't see any hijackers, and they don't report any dead pilots on the ground, that means that would be that all 7 of those human beings are inside the cockpit, and 2 of them are dead, and there's blood everywhere. Just obviously it's all it's cartoonish and ridiculous.
Yeah, it's like
so that's
car.
Yeah, and then I came across this actually just relatively recently as I was preparing for the presentation. One of the FBI reports, one guy who spoke to the second flight attendant, Madeline Sweeney, he said to another woman, and this was reported in the FBI report, that Madeline Sweeney said that the hijacking, the atmosphere and the airplane was calm as a hijacking, took place. Like, I wish I had the words in front of me because it's even more.
I mean, it's hard to believe that everyone would be calm because generally you're like, yes, there will be some calm people, but then there'll be some people who are like absolute wrecks who will then probably make everybody else not calm.
Right?
Like you can't assume that all people are calm. I'm just thinking of like my wife. Like, she's losing her fucking
you
mind.
wouldn't be calm.
Yeah, exactly. And maybe a lot of hijackings, and they don't have to.
Willa, we are listening to Jess. Do you want to pause that really quick?
But like historically, all these hijacks, I would like if
YouTube doesn't like me typing this. I've tried 3 times now. So I am keeping an open mind to Jess's opinion about some 9/11 stuff. And
nobody takes it personally. It's just a different, an alternative,
just a totally different opinion. And I am not offended. She is not offended. We are not offended.
I don't even necessarily agree. It's just an interesting. This guy is very convinced that because remember that they did a whole thing of making us listen to the final calls of everyone's loved ones.
And
when you all of them were calm across all flights.
Right. So we're listening to that. I just wanted to provide my listeners with a perspective.
To him present his, opinion. We don't agree or disagree. We're just listening.
If somebody's stabbed and there's somebody like dying that's dead, like people are not going to be calm, and everybody's going to know what's going on. And she said, yeah, the hijacking, the atmosphere in the plane was calm as the hijacking was going on. So, and sure enough, yeah, all these callers were reported to have been extremely calm. So that's just flight 11 to give you an idea of what was supposedly going on the flight. Flight 93 is one that I spent a lot of time studying because somebody had already done a really good analysis of flight 11. And with flight 93, you have so many calls. Those are 2 were really.
Flight 93 something weird happened, man.
No. Flight 93 is the one who crashed in Pennsylvania.
Gotcha.
So they're the first and the last. They're the bookends, right? Flight 11 is the one who hit the North Tower. Flight 93 crashed in Pennsylvania. But they're the 2 that give us the biggest window into the falsity of the story because there was so much time spent on the phone on those 2 planes. The calls from the other 2 there were fewer and they were shorter. But so the more time that people spent on the phone describing these fake events, the more we're able to tell, the more data they give us to show that it's all baloney. So flight 93, you have 12 different callers, 2 of them flight attendants, 10 of them passengers. And the big thing there is that you can, at 9, whereas with the other ones, it's sort of a mystery what happened, that we don't know how long the struggle between the pilots and the hijackers was. With flight 93, the official story, in my view, made the mistake of doing some radio transmissions from the plane at 9:28 a.m., right? So wherever that is in the series of events, where you could hear the pilot purportedly saying, oh, mayday. And then 30 seconds later, oh, mayday, get out of here, mayday, get out of here. And if you listen to that recording, it's almost a loop. He's like, mayday, get out of here. hey, get out of here. It's like repeated.
Yeah.
And so it sounds very suspicious. And then a couple minutes later, people start making phone calls, and none of them report this loud, violent struggle happening in the cockpit. The first thing that the first guy, Thomas Burnett, describes is, the plane's being hijacked. They just knifed the guy. Then a flight attendant calls a couple minutes later, somebody else, and says, a flight attendant has been attacked, but none of the crew or the passengers are injured. And it goes along, and basically you get to the point where you've got people that are reporting the hijacking now starting. People that are calling 15 minutes, 20 minutes after the hijack allegedly took place or the takeover took place, and they're saying, "Oh, now hijackers are getting ready to take over the plane. They're getting ready to go into the cockpit." And then, based on this Todd Beamer, the guy who.
And how many people were in the cockpit of this one? Also, like 4 or 5.
Well, the funny thing, you have all these discrepancies. Everybody that reported the number of hijackers reported 3. And the official story is that there were 4 hijackers. But the 2 key ones to really focus on are like Todd Beamer at 8:45 saying people are getting ready to take over the plane. And then the person who spoke to him said 7 minutes. She estimated that it was 7 minutes later that he said that they entered the cockpit. So that's 24 minutes after the takeover allegedly occurred. And then at 9:50, 22 minutes after, you have that same flight attendant, what's her name is suddenly escaping me, Sandra Bradshaw, call her husband, who's a pilot for an airline, talk to him for 8 minutes. And she tells him that she assumes that the pilots are still in the cockpit and in control of the plane, even though you got, and that the 3 hijackers are just sitting in first class. And this is after a violent struggle that she should have heard or been told about. And after 3 other people who are sitting very close to her on the plane making these phone calls are telling us that the hijackers have gone into the cockpit. She's telling us something completely different. It's not as if they would be seeing.
These are small planes. Like I just looked it up. It's a Boeing 757-200. It's a 240-seat plane. Like,
yeah, they're not terribly big. Yeah, if there was a struggle in the front of the plane, everybody would know.
Those are big.
I mean, if someone blew up the bathroom, like you'd say,
they're not big compared to.
And it's inconceivable that a flight attendant, who has more of a responsibility to know what's going on in the plane and be like managing the situation, that she would say 20 minutes later, after other people are saying, "Oh, they've gone into the cockpit," that she would say, "Oh, I think the pilots are still in control of the plane." It blows the whole story out of the water, in my opinion. So I could go on and on with it. It's a lot.
Just nonstop.
Just nonstop stuff. Like I mean, you've got this guy Mark Bingham who talks to his mom. The thing that people have focused on in the past with his thing was that he introduced himself like, "Hey mom, this is Mark. It's Mark Bingham." That he said his first and last name to her.
That's
pretty weird. Okay,
yes.
People took that to mean, okay, that means that this is an actor pretending to be Mark Bingham. Who knows? But I think the more important thing about his phone call is that when his mom asks him, "Who are they? Who are the hijackers?" He does not answer. And this is very descriptively written out in the FBI report. It's like there's a pause for 5 seconds and he doesn't answer, and then he says, "You've got to believe me. It's true." And then his mom says, "I do believe you, Mark. But who are they?" And then he won't answer. There's another pause for 5 seconds.
Okay, so you know how we have to all be educating our elderly family members about like, if you get a phone call, and say like being held for ransom, we have like a family password. You know what I mean? So like if someone were to call my grandmother when she was alive, saying I've got Jessica held hostage or my brother Gregory, give me all your money. We taught my grandmother, you need to say the password. You need to hear what, because what they do is they intercept, like if you use voice notes or just you make regular phone calls. Mitchell. They copy your voice and just make AI recordings of it. So essentially the long story short here is that there's like a theory that all the phone calls we've heard from 9/11 were AI.
And
that's why he's so weird with his mother.
Yeah, Willa said we have no money and we have no password.
Fair enough. But it's interesting. I mean, he goes on for another hour, but it's an interesting theory.
I think that you would be shocked at what mine said. The thing that I'm not dismissing yours, but I think that if you heard what I was showing you before, like it was girl.
But what you were showing me before was a plane that wasn't involved.
It was supposed to be in air by the time the ground
never got in there.
Yeah. No, you're right.
How about the passport that they found?
So on this plane, they found their luggage, which consist of like 3 bags with the Quran, and if I'm remembering correctly, like a letter of what to do
in the event of a crash.
What to do, what they were set out to do.
And what did it say?
I don't. That's why I was like playing it.
America.
That's kind of what I thought, but
so you understand what happened on 9/11 is it was a function of our own government, just like Charlie Kirk's death. Sometimes our intelligence agencies fuck up.
Oh my God, Jess, I love you.
Well, I don't know what the problem with that is.
Other people like this in their lives. Like, I don't think it's okay to surround myself with people who believe in what I believe in 24/7, because otherwise it would be an echo chamber and like I would not learn anything. But I think it's important for like people like Jess and I to have these relationships where we know that we can talk and not judge, where we can share differences of opinions and not get offended by it. And like, this is something you don't see very often.
It should not offend you to say, firstly, it's a fact. It is not up for discussion that 9/11 occurred. If our own intelligence agencies hadn't fucked up,
oh yeah,
it wouldn't have occurred. That doesn't. 100%. I'm not blaming them. I'm not. They didn't. It doesn't. That's not to say that they did it on purpose.
No,
but that's a fact. You know.
Yep. Yeah.
I don't. And then what about the Pentagon plane?
Yeah, and Aaron said like most of it isn't conspiracy. I don't want to call it conspiracy. Did I even use that word? Because her feelings are valid, mine are valid, and like I don't think that we're crazy for asking questions. I don't know.
I mean, the Pentagon plane, they'd have you believe the Pentagon, the most surveilled building on the planet, and we only have those eight frames of the thing. You don't
kind of weird. Yeah.
More than kind of weird.
Yeah.
And the day before Rumsfeld is saying, oh, $74 billion went missing.
Ooh, Willa had a good perspective. He said like someone working at the airport was involved.
Certainly. That's not even controversial, of course.
I mean, I'm just saying.
How did
I blame the parents of the terrorists? Of course, Willa, you do.
It's the anniversary of the Boston bombing. So do you remember?
Oh my God.
When firstly, do you know Turtle Boy ran 2 marathons? Boston marathons?
I do. And he proposed to Julie during one of them. His ex-wife.
He
wrote, cool. Will you marry me, Julie? And by the time he had gotten to Julie, it had sweated off of him. I thought that was such a great story.
Yeah. I never knew any of that. I heard he had a great stream today where he was narrating the marathon and everything.
Oh wow. I didn't know that. I'm looking at Turtle Boy's book over there. I was gonna grab it. I'm sure he mentions it.
Go get it. That's how we should end the show. Willa, the parents of the terror, who really cares? Terrorists are terrorists. They fuck goats. Who cares? Fuck them. Yeah, Aaron, it was so adorable. I thought Turtle Boy, it was one of his best morning streams. Just so excited about it. I never knew he was there so it's the anniversary of the Boston bombing. Everyone, obviously, RIP. That was a crazy day. We went into lockdown, even in Newton. There's a town called Watertown with a mall, like a strip mall, that converted to an army base within 27 minutes. It was wild.
Can we watch a little bit more of these guys?
Yeah. You ready? Look how good I am at touching buttons.
You're so great.
Seconds. She said that she can hear murmuring in the background,
Like
and then the line cuts
said I
out.
was bad
So
at
why
it.
is he? And he was sitting in first class. He was surrounded by the hijackers in first class before. Why is before the plane was taken over? Why is he having so much trouble describing who these
Sure.
hijackers
And
are?
assuming you believe the hijacking narrative, why would the hijackers do that? Like, why would the hijackers make these fake phone calls?
Well, yeah, the hijackers are not making the phone calls, and that's another thing. Sorry to jump on you. That's another thing that does not make any sense about the Flight 93 story. Is
this
that
shit?
one of the callers, Jeremy Blick,
wild
he spoke to his wife for 20 minutes, and he told her that one of the hijackers told the passengers to start calling their loved ones. What type of hijacking would that happen?
Yeah, like why would we
that's
concerned with
weird.
that at all? Or want that?
they would not want that.
Yeah, they would not want that.
Yeah, and other passengers just described that as well. Todd Beamer, like the woman that he was speaking with said, you should probably get off the phone now. Like it's dangerous for you to be talking on the phone. He's like, oh no, I'm totally free to talk, not a problem. So
then I'm sure you talk about this with other people who are interested in this.
Yeah.
Do you guys have like a best running theory?
There's the two theories that I already laid out. That either it's passengers, the actual named passengers.
No, I mean, who is behind? Yeah. Like, assuming that these are fake phone calls.
Yeah.
Were there actual hijackers? Is there a theory that none of these people were ever, like, all the people?
Yeah,
that we know
one
of,
theory is
the
the
list of hijackers. Like, is
the
there
planes were taken
I
over
believe
by
that there's photos of them at the airport.
remote control.
There's not much actually. There's very little documentation of them being in the airport. I have not. There's so much under the sun to study, and I have not spent that much time yet seriously studying the evidence of whether or not they boarded the plane. It's entirely possible that there were people, either those guys or similar guys who boarded the plane had no idea what they were going to be doing on the plane. What I know right now.
That actually, Lacey, is a good callback. Oh, cute. Turtle Boy Sports Graveyard. That ties back to what you were saying. There's some question about whether any of these 12 hijackers ever boarded any of the planes, which ties back to what you were originally showing, the plane that never took off.
Okay.
I don't have any answers for you. I'm just
gotta
connection.
That it's such a good. That's so worth. How many minutes was that? 39 minutes. We were 14 into it. It's very much worth it to watch. It's
okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I take it seriously.
Yeah. I think that this is a good discussion to have. Keep going.
Oh, I thought you were going to read us a little of TB's book.
I was flipping through it, and for some reason, one page stood out to me, and the sentence says, "The videos were like a failed attempt to be Ben Shapiro."
All right. I have one more funny way to end.
He's with Grok. He's with Grok there. I didn't realize that.
Rob Gronkowski?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. He's
I just never looked at the back. I never looked at the back. I'm quite shocked. And how about Lindsay Gattani liking my tweet today? And I was like,
oh yeah, tell everyone about that.
Girl, you have, this is wild. Like, never did I ever think that Lindsay would be thought of in such an esteemed manner. Like, never did I ever think that it would be anti-mayor, pro Lindsay. And Lindsay, it's wild. I'm happy that things have worked out the way that they should be. And if you haven't had a chance, self-promotion here, to watch my interview with Meredith, it is
evergreen.
It is evergreen content. It is something that will be out there for y'all to.
Oh, that's how we can close.
Oh, if you want to. I haven't watched it since.
Yeah.
I swear on my life, I have not watched it.
Okay,
oh my God. I bet it's crazy.
What is it, a year ago?
It should come up as like, go to live. Oh, there it is. Second one.
Wardrobe capsule. Wow, that's really interesting. So
doubtful.
and I want to make sure to get your opinion
Look
on
how
this. I'm
wrong
not
you
trying
are.
to. I mean, anyone can go back and listen to anything he said. But as far as when he got tricked by Lindsay, were you two friends at that time? Like, were you aware that he was like there was a warrant out when he was about to get his bail revoked?
Oh, the Christmas Eve thing?
Yeah.
Honestly, no. So I only knew about her because she came to a hearing back in November, and I was with Deanna, and Deanna introduced me to her.
I just followed Deanna. I wasn't aware you were friends.
Yeah, we're best friends.
Deanna.
Yeah.
Deanna.
Yeah, no,
Pause.
Deanna, and I saw
Pause.
the only time we
Pause.
spoke about her was
Pause.
attending a hearing in November.
Shout out Deanna. Sounds so Deanna, American hero.
First of all, for my viewers watching, that is me, the blonde. I'm on the same couch. Second of all,
you're watching Lacey.
Yes. Second of all, it's present Lacey looking at Lacey, past Lacey. Yes, you are right. I'm a skinnier, more brunette version.
I think you look better now, but keep going.
Thank you. Thank you. What about Deanna? I don't know her.
Remember in the restraining order here?
I do. I remember about the cocaine.
Remember the coke of it all?
Yeah.
Deanna was it was Deanna's
But
coke?
wasn't Mare a bridesmaid in her wedding?
Right. And in the restraining order hearing, she tried to say it was like Aiden's friend.
So
it
are
was
they?
your friend.
They're not friends anymore.
I have no Lacey. I'm not even friends with my own friends. Why would I care who's their friends with it? I'm just noting that, like, how I
Thank you, Willa.
I pulled up a random moment in this evergreen interview from a year
Exactly.
ago, and Deanna's name is the first.
Wait, but
out of her mouth.
Jess, I don't know what you have going on tomorrow, but can you start it off and let her explain who she is? Because I think
Want me to go back to the beginning?
Yeah, I do. I think that's important for people to understand.
Okay, are you guys all ready for this? Y'all ready?
Oh, you ready for this? Class of 2006, bitches.
We are about to get like bombarded with a really bad storm, so I'm just keeping my fingers crossed that we don't lose any internet here. So if that does happen, I will reconnect as soon as possible.
Okay,
always.
So for anyone who is new here, if you don't know who I am, hello, my name is Lacey Jane. I do a show every Thursday night from 7 to 9 p.m.
Fast forward a little bit.
Blah 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 blah.
Go sub it, like and sub to Lacey. Donate on the top left link to her.
I'm just kind of involved in every aspect of it. So that's probably where you know me from.
Here we
Or
go.
from most notably the CF McCarthy's incident this past summer. I feel like that's like how everybody knows me at this point.
That to this day is the most cringeworthy video to watch. Like, do you feel that way when you watch it?
I mean, at this point, I feel like I'm just numb to it because I like first lived it, and then I've watched it so many times just to analyze it, just analyzing the different things that the different people said there because they're all yelling on top of each other. So I've literally watched it probably like 100 times just to pick apart quotes from each of them, just for helping with Aiden's case.
Your body language
no, it's
says
super cringe. I was seeing it again recently because Aiden recently did put together a video of it of
Yeah,
Sam Nagel.
don't
But anyway, like so a lot of people don't know the backstory of this. I didn't know he was Sam Nagel until we got out there. So when we were still inside CF McCarthy's having dinner, at one point he came up and sat next to me. So Aiden was on my right, and then
Lacey Kane's in our chat.
Hi, Kane.
He needs.
This is my interview with Meredith.
Yeah, Kane, if you want to come back up, use the same link. We're doing an evergreen interview with Meredith, with Babadook.
there were plenty of open seats at the bar, but he came and just sat right next to me to my left. Aiden was kind of busy talking with some fans who wanted pictures while the whole thing happened, but he sits right next to me. He doesn't tell me, oh, I'm Sam Nagel. He just said he was Sam. How are you doing? Was like talking about himself, said he was a chemist and all this stuff, making small talk. And he was like, you're super beautiful, nice. And then like that was it. And then flash forward, like whenever we finished dinner and went outside when the whole thing started, he was sitting down. And then that's when we put two and two together. Like, oh, you're Juliana Nagel's brother. That's
What am I doing?
Okay, so it wasn't. So whose son is that?
Sam Nagel?
Julie.
Yeah. I don't know who. I don't really know much with the Nagel parents, but his relevance is, you know, Juliana Nagel, who testified because she was at 34:30 the night. That's her brother.
Okay.
And Ryan Nagel's brother. I think he's the young. Sam is like the youngest, I believe.
There are so many aspects of that video that are just.
Do you think that she was gonna come on camera
gross
for you?
to me? But I have to say, him touching you repeatedly, that
Yeah.
I know, we all know.
Is that why you were
what
all
they
dog?
wanted to happen?
Because it's like,
No, I was always on camera
What they wanted to happen was for
because
Aiden
I don't
to
let
come out,
people talk
right?
shit
Like,
about me and how I look and not back it up.
Totally what they wanted
Like,
to happen. And
put the camera on.
I know, like, a lot of people have said, well, like, if I was married, I would have punched Sam.
No,
Nagel
yeah, you
and
can't do
everything.
that.
I think everything in me wanted to literally rip his arm off me and do that. But I honestly, he's insane. These people are lunatics. I don't know, like, I don't know if he would have hit me back or something. And then I don't know if Aiden would have had this self-control to control himself. Like, if he literally like hit me or something, he probably wouldn't, and could have ended terribly. So I didn't really have a choice.
I mean, he was like egging Aiden on the entire time. And
that's true.
It's just having been in situations like that where someone wants you to react a certain way.
This is
thank
fucking
God
wild,
it
man.
ended
I'm
when it did,
tripping.
but it didn't end.
Have you
without,
ever seen Jimmy's interview with
Was
him?
your phone taken as well as Aiden's, or was it just Aiden's?
No, I had my phone the whole time. Jill Daniels wasn't interested in my phone. I think she wanted Aiden so she could look for nudes on his, to be honest. She loves him. But nobody took my phone. It was just his twice. First Jim Ferris and then Jill Daniels.
And so for people who are unfamiliar, so you guys were having dinner there, and did you guys know that they would be there that night? Obviously.
No, I mean, we were in Canton.
Tell me.
We were in Canton to drive down 34 Berry in Cedar Crest because it was shortly after the testimony that happened in court that the stairs that were showing in John O'Keefe's Apple Health data were caused by driving down a supposed steep hill. So that's why we were in Canton that day. I was doing an experiment, and then it was dinner time. So like, let's go to CF McCarthy's and eat. And on our way in, when we were going in, Colin Albert happened to be going into D&E Pizza, and we just walked by. But Colin stops and he's like, "Go, call the cops now!" Like, he's outside, like, for literally just walking into dinner. And then. Yeah, no, it was only Colin Albert when we first walked in, but then by the time we left, there was like a whole group of them and that had gathered outside just waiting for us to finish dinner. It was great.
They must have no life.
Oh,
or like
young Lacey gets it.
Just total pussy.
How,
you gotta call your squad in.
Yeah,
how-
they rarely leave Canton. They're always there.
How low is your self-esteem if you're not willing to go on camera? Like, what?
Okay, you want me to show
almost
you something wild?
I feel bad that
Why?
she's never really held herself to the standard that she could have been in. Like, she could have.
Okay. Are you ready for this?
Yeah. Wow. Never mind.
$2,500 merited to this audit room. So first of all, let's just.
Wait, is this a joke?
And then no, I said.
Have you
and the
never
thing
seen
is,
it?
Like it was at maybe like 4 or 5, and then that.
Count the number of times she's gonna do a big.
I know.
And then.
Isn't that weird?
Manifested the situation now.
It's my fucking fault. So, let's talk about what happened.
Oh yeah, dude.
I mean,
this
you've
is.
seen the video. I mean, I feel like that's like how everybody started knowing me. I feel like that's when people started like asking for a picture with me. Like, oh, you're the one who got like touched by Sam Nagel at CF McCarthy's. But
and what was it? He
Hey.
was like this, right?
Look down. When was this video?
Yeah, sorry. This is 11 months ago, April 24th, almost a year to the day, April 24th, 2021.
Okay.
I didn't know he was
Sorry.
her brother. I just knew that he was sitting with her. And at one point, he left and got up and he sat next to me, like so Aiden was to my right at the bar and he was talking to like a fan or something. He sits down to my left and starts talking to me and introducing
I think it was the last time she got her extensions done.
I had no idea who he was at that time. And then by the time we paid and left, he was sitting outside on the bench with all of the McAlberts. And
Willa, this is Mary.
there's like
This is
Chris Albert
Babadook.
Jr.,
Babadook.
Colin,
I don't know what that
Ryan
means.
Nagel, like 4 or 5
Dark
of them.
demon.
And another fan came up
That
and
sounds
asked to take a
scary.
picture with it.
Notice how her eyes
and
emit no light.
I started filming pretty early just because I knew something was good. I was like, they're gonna do something. They're gonna try and blame it on Aiden. So
Look
I
at
was
what-
filming, and then
When you watch this back,
I
it's
saw it
like
from there. First it was Jim Ferris, and then
Mitchell, you're
I
right.
thought things couldn't get any crazier. Then Jill Daniels pulled up, bitch, and it's just
What?
So you did not know that was Julie's brother.
When we were inside the bar, no,
Right.
not until like Aiden started talking to them and stuff. And come on, 40.
Did Aiden know?
Really nice. Not until I forget when we found out. I think we found out.
Okay, let me.
when Ryan
I'm gonna
Nagel
fast
started
forward a
getting
little
told,
bit
like, was like,
because
"Hey,
she
they don't want
starts.
your brother."
She starts.
And that was
Look at it.
hysterical
She
and of
starts
itself.
touching her hair all the
still
time.
don't think I've watched that to this day. I'm just like,
Why did an extension come out?
And I was like, "How you feeling?"
No,
Because
she
I
just
remember,
is
and I was
like
and you were like,
uncomfortable
"Oh,
with
like
her.
I'm not,
Oh.
whatever." And I'm like, "You're funny because you were funny. You were wicked funny."
Really?
And oh yeah, dude, me and Kim were like loving it. You were hysterical. So I think he was hitting on Lauren, and after like so much of her getting hit on by this guy, she was like, "I'm a lesbian."
Oh, yeah, that's ringing a bell. I don't think I said anything to that. My problem with
Is
it
it?
was like him calling her B- and stuff. So I was like, "You're an F-,
Right.
bro." He's like, "Are you seriously doing this right now?" It's like, and then he started touching me, like at me at one point. He's like, "I didn't say anything about you," and I was like, "I don't care. I don't."
He started coming on to you.
At one point, yeah, he was like, "Well, I didn't say you were a B-," and I was just like, "You're an F-, bro."
You were just like
An F-.
Were you doing like the whole doorman thing with him? I feel like.
Yeah, it's
Like that's what you reminded me of.
I was like, "What do you do?" I was like, "What?"
That's not why she's touching her hair.
Staff accountant or something. I don't know what I said. I was like, "You're an F-," and
She's
she's
insecure.
Didn't raise him well, and his mom.
With all due respect.
That's what I meant to say. And I'm not trying to be mean, but that's the best word.
All she's saying
Actually,
is,
I feel we're
"Well,
not
she's a
supposed to be
B
talking
minus,
about her, so we'll
fuck you,
shut
you're
up.
an F minus. That's my friend, and your
Just
mother
look
didn't
at
do a
her
good job
whole
raising you.
aura.
Can we
We'll
play
go
it
back
again?
to
Real
it.
quick and
I've
see if
never,
just
I
find it
never
out
knew
right.
about this.
Oh yeah, dude. It's like wild.
They were born and they're gonna die in Canton, and that's their life.
Oh,
Hi
that's,
again, Alex.
Fortunate for them. So how
Look
far away
at
are you?
you.
from Canton?
You little.
I live in Southeast, so South Boston. So it's like, I don't know, if there's no traffic right now, it would take me like 20 minutes on the highway to get there. I grew up in Milton, though, which is a town
Did
right
you
next
dox
to Canton,
yourself?
where the part of Milton I grew up was bordering Canton. So I was really like, I grew up 10 minutes from there, and I didn't know any of these people growing up or anything.
Isn't that where Aiden lives?
No, Aiden lives out in Holden. He grew up in like Western Mass, which is about like 45 an hour away.
Okay. Milton, Holden, I don't know. It sounds very homely. I must have gotten them confused. So kind of going back a little bit, what do you do for a living? A lot of people I don't feel like know this.
Yeah, I'm a CPA, so I don't do anything with taxes like most people think. I do financial reporting. I work mainly on private equity funds and hedge funds. So my busy time of year is right now, and from January until about March 31st. Like last week, I worked about 80 hours. I'd say I work weekends, all hours a day, and then the rest of the year that was pretty laid back schedule, which is nice. So I like it. The worst miserable times of weather of the year, I'm busy, and then I have the rest of the year. I still work, but it's a lot more laid back.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean that's really nice. Now, are you your own boss, or do you like work for a firm, or are you able to like?
You're like an
elaborate a
intrepid
little bit more?
reporter.
Because that's ironically enough kind of the area that my husband works in.
Yeah, no, I'm not going to say where I work because I mean, most people know. They've already contacted my work, but I'm not going to put it out there again. I work for a firm. I mean, at this point, I have only one other person I really report to, and he's in Toronto. I mean, I have
nice
people that report to me. They're all over the world, though. So I work pretty much fully remote, which is nice, so that it gives me the flexibility that as long as everything's getting done that needs to, and I can answer my team when they need me. Like I have the flexibility to do things like go to court hearings and then finish work.
She has a team.
You must have the coolest
Maybe
boss in the world,
Microsoft
to let you.
Willa, she no longer works there.
He would never ever miss me. Like I don't have to. Like, I say report. Like I mean, I'm under him, but we.
With all due respect, we respect her. She no longer works at the unnamed firm that she's talking about with Lacey a year ago. And the reason she no longer works there is because she's a digital terrorist.
I didn't say it.
Is everyone caught up? Here, I'm gonna randomly pick a spot. You ready?
Yeah.
One day, somebody made like a post about me having like some like setting powder on my shirt before going into court or something. Like,
really? Did they think it was like cocaine?
No, they were like, oh, it's
sorry, my mind went.
Oh my God, go back.
No,
what happened?
What? What's
the context of this?
Instead of like following, just act like toddlers. They're mostly under anonymous accounts. They probably don't work. They probably have a really sad life if that's what they're focused on, and that's what makes them.
Oh my God,
man! Their source of happiness is saying these hateful things to others that they don't even know personally. And
you guys, she was making burners to harass herself. That's what she's describing here. I can't believe we found this. Oh my God.
I wasn't kidding when I said that I have not watched this.
If you see how much worse, like they're like multiplied by 500 what they say about Karen, what they say about Aiden, and it's just makes it so much easier to just ignore it and not let it bother you.
I mean, it goes to show also what it's like being under a magnifying glass and what it must be like for Karen as well. And I can only imagine how difficult that was for you. What an adjustment it was. Going from like a calm, quaint life, you know, raising your daughter, and then kind of having all this chaos come at you at once from
You brought up
unwell people. And the irony is that you're right. Like, these people aren't using their real names. These people aren't using actual photos.
They're all her.
These people think that they have a brazen set of balls to be out here talking shit about you when they can't even, you know, say who they are. And that's they're sad and pathetic losers. It is what it is.
Lacey.
So I'm glad that you see it and you didn't.
I love you.
You handled it as well as you have, because I think
that's really the only way to. I mean, I kind of have fun with it now. I laugh at it. A lot of the stuff that they say when people send me screenshots of it, I can only laugh some of the things that they come up with. Like one day, somebody made like a poster of me having like some like setting powder on my shirt before going into court or something. Like,
really. Oh, did they think it was like cocaine?
No, they were like, oh, it's like.
Sorry, my mind went way too far with that.
No, it was, I don't even know. They were just like, oh,
turns out it was exactly correct.
Spent time getting dry cleaned instead of like following like Turtle Boy around or something. And it was like, literally, like,
yeah,
that's really all you can come up with now.
Really? What a pathetic bunch of losers. Oh my gosh. Like, to be so obsessed with someone. Like, wow. Wow.
Yeah, I just have to remember if I wasn't with Aiden, that's like why they're doing this. The most vicious ones we found out were mostly Lindsay on her fake accounts, to be honest, which made the most sense. So that's kind of stopped recently since she kind of disappeared.
Full circle.
Do you think she's disappeared, or do you think she's using alt accounts?
I don't know. There was an account a few weeks ago when I was in Florida. That was like saying some really vicious things.
Really?
I don't know. I think she probably pops in and out, but
it depends on when she hasn't refilled her meds.
Yeah,
it's just a little, you know, brain miscount on the meds, but whatever. Oh, I see questions on my YouTube. Meredith, how much money did the kittens ultimately end up raising?
Oh, so yeah, the kittens' half birthday fundraiser, not even their full birthday, their half birthday, it raised a little over $6,000. I'm still like so shocked.
What kid?
I kind of did it as a joke because
Say that again.
Certificate of discovery. You're talking about the thing that was in the motion to dismiss that they were talking about that Lally signed that they'd given all over the
yes.
Yeah, certificate. I think
they are held to such a high standard when they sign that over.
Well, clearly not, because Auntie Bev doesn't seem to care that stuff was still being turned over well after, like, throughout the trial.
That's what I'm saying, Meredith. I don't feel like this shit happens regularly other places. Like, I am pretty in tune with trials. I love watching trials. I'm weird like that. But I have never once seen something this egregious go unpunished by a judge, like, freaking out. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Lacey,
where we live, that just doesn't happen. If you fuck around, you find out. And it doesn't seem to be that way there. It's alarming because it can happen to Karen, it can happen to anyone. And that's what I always say. I don't want you guys to catch more heat either. Isn't Aiden supposed to go to trial in like June or July?
Turns out.
So for his main case, the witness, there's no trial date set. Yeah, he has a hearing for his motion to dismiss next week.
Has anyone texted Aiden that I'm showing this?
Order violation, the thing we just spoke about from February 26th of 2024 when Lindsay walked into court and made him leave. And all that because she showed up to where he was. He's getting charged with violence.
So I told you this. Every weekend, I get a bump of views from this video.
Who do you think is watching it? Her? Like,
I think it's her, and I think it's turtle writers from Saturday Night who are curious as to what Aiden is talking about. And I've talked with Aiden about this. Like, I'm cool with Aiden. I don't think Aiden believed me when I reached out to him like a year and a half ago, and I was like, my best friend works for a very well-known social media influencer, and like, here
is he single? I want to meet him.
I can, you know who I'm talking about.
Yeah, I know.
Okay. I don't think he believed me, and my friend was like, fuck him. If he doesn't believe me, then I want nothing to do with him. And so that bridge has been burnt, but I've talked with Aiden about how like every weekend this fucking video comes up as like one of my most watched videos from the weekend before.
Has it ever crossed your mind it's Meredith and her bots that do it on a schedule?
Oh yeah, 100%. Kane wants to jump on.
Yeah, it's the same link, honey. Do you need me to
Kane?
Do you need me to resend it, Kane? It's the same link.
Do you need your handheld, Kane?
I mean, it's just so wide. Like looking back, these are the days of our lives, and they're generally hospitable. You know, I mean, as the world turns.
As the world turns, baby.
So I'm sorry that you got interrupted.
No, I was just saying that
we were
like,
talking about you had told Turtle Boy about it. Oh, here he is. The man, the myth, the legend.
What's going on? Can you hear me fine?
Oh my God, where are you? Do we
Are we
wanna
in
know?
bed with you? What's
No,
happening?
I'm outside actually. My girlfriend's not feeling well, so I came out here. But
Oh.
I had a question for you. Sorry, Jessica. Did you tell the story about how you miraculously saved some woman today, or the abused woman that Jessica posted about?
Oh my God, she hasn't told that story.
How do you not tell that story?
What
woman? I'm an awful person. I'm sorry, Jess. Please tell the story of how you are a fairy godmother to other women.
Oh, the girl that got the guy that broke her. Yeah, I mean, just women helping women. Just yuck.
Just tell us what happened.
What do you mean? Jess went on and said that there was a woman that is a victim of, who had her leg broken and she's pregnant and has
Kane,
kids.
mute yourself.
Am I loud?
Yeah, we can hear the
fine.
background.
You're fine. I didn't do that much. I made a phone call.
I didn't do that much. I gave thousands of dollars.
No, I made a phone call and people go. I have a friends in the area that will go take care of her.
That is just, and like what Jess said after, obviously I couldn't blatantly respond to, but I agreed with everything that Jess said in the tweet after telling everyone what a glorious fairy godmother you were.
Oh, it's not about me at all. Like, especially with domestic abuse, you just listen.
Where did he go?
He'll jump back on. Here he is.
Oh my God, he's like a ghost.
Here you are.
Sorry, yeah. Did I miss anything? Or has she got?
No, it's not really about me at all. Like when there are victims of domestic abuse, you just handle it in house, and never discount women. Okay, we have networks that can help any of our friends at any time, anywhere, at any moment.
Yeah, like most people can't just have like a group of people show up somewhere. So like, what's going on?
Who do you think you fucking with? I'm the fucking
what
boss.
is your background? Let's go. How do
Who you think you fucking
with?
I'm
I'm
the fucking boss.
So nice.
I appreciate it. I just not, I'm happy to help.
You did have to take a victory lap on it, which I understand, but you're
No,
very
I did.
humble. Like,
It's not about me. The girl needed help, and I was able to help. That's all. My background is my dad. Kane will like this. My dad used to own a bar.
Okay.
So
I do like that actually.
My dad was older. My dad was like 42 when he had me.
Oh my God, my parents were old as hell too.
Yeah, and he and my mom are 10 years apart. So in any event, when she got pregnant with me, she made him sell the bar. But that bar was a stop on like White Bulger's business route, if you know what I mean.
Okay.
If you want
on Whitey's,
yeah.
They
used to sell cocaine out of the bar.
Yeah, you didn't have to say. I got it. Kane doesn't have headphones in, and it's echoing, and I couldn't hear.
Oh, that's all right. I just wanted to hear the story. That's
Okay.
Look at him with his
are
Kirk
fine.
Minahan sweatshirt on.
Don't be weird. We
Sorry, baby.
Okay, I almost said we love you and
Kirk Minahan
appreciate
show,
you.
greatest broadcaster in the world.
But I
in the
almost
world.
forgot that you're dead.
All right, I'll let you go.
Kane.
Oh.
I wanted to know if he caught our 9/11 segment. We can ask him tomorrow.
We'll see you tomorrow.
Bye. Sitting Shiva goes for 7 days. Don't worry about it.
Oh my God, that's true.
Yeah,
it's totally true.
Shabbat
But wait, what were you, did you want to finish this? We're at 2:53. Did you want to go to 3? Call it. I have nothing else
Violating
to fucking do.
the order. So yeah, that'll be a quick 1 or 2 day
The
trial.
only one else live is
in
Baker.
June, but his witness intimidation case, the main case, it's like the stuff with
People
her
are
is just
coming in
like,
now.
She somehow became the focus because just of all the
Oh,
drama
here
with
he-
it. But the main
here
thing
he
is
is.
charge of
Sorry, I just wanted to say one more thing.
McAlbert's, and that is
Hey,
nowhere
hold
near
on.
even having a trial.
Good.
That Jimmy rant on the space, that was
Good, right?
That was awesome.
That was
Holy
everything.
fuck! I didn't realize he had that nastiness in him. Holy shit, he was
Oh, yeah.
pissed. He doesn't fuck around with that. That was a great 10-minute space.
Jimmy's got our backs. Did you catch our 9/11 segment earlier?
Whose?
Lacey and I.
Okay. This was
No.
mostly Jess, for the record.
I'll go back and listen though. All right, I'll get off here.
We'll love it. We love your Kirk Minahan sweatshirt. Can you get me one?
Absolutely, they're available on the Barstool website. Search up Kirk Minahan.
I didn't even kick him out. I didn't even do that. I didn't do that. He did that on himself. It was perfect.
Oh my God.
You're a preposterous person, Keenan. I love you.
I would insight at this point. So
I'm only going to keep you a little bit longer because I know you want to.
Okay.
no, yeah, I can say I'm not really in a rush for anything anymore, but I can stay a bit longer.
If anyone has any more questions, please feel free to ask them.
What's happening
'cause
with
I've
your
been trying to
eyebrows here?
pick and choose what I'm asking. I want to give everyone else an opportunity. So I'm just, Mayor, you know what I'm looking at, and I'm just going to pick and choose from a couple things.
Okay.
During
God, I'm
kind of going back to
gorgeous.
what we were talking about, like with the
You're
trolls
so
and people,
beautiful.
harassing you guys.
Look
And
at
not
all
even
these
harassing,
gentlemen
sometimes just
we're
being,
putting
like,
to sleep
out
in
in public
chat.
even.
Lucky us.
Has it been difficult to bite your tongue, or is it like strictly
I'll
online?
sleep
Is
when
that
they
like where
smell
you find
me.
the most, like,
Sleeps first.
bullshit? Like what? Tell us.
We're in your
Honestly, it's pretty much
subconscious.
only online. Anytime we go out, everywhere except for Canton outside of CF McCarthy's, with the exception of that event, it's always, oh my God, like, are you Turtle Boy? Can I have a picture? And like, I've actually sometimes, like, shockingly, people like when I'm not even out with him have been like,
She
are you Meredith? Are
loves-
you like
listen
Turtle
to
Boy's
how much
girlfriend
she
Meredith?
loves
Like,
to be
like I
thin.
was when I went to the wedding in Florida and I was in the airport at like 5:30 in the morning. I was texting. I was like, this older lady just asked me. She was like, are you Aiden's Meredith? Like,
No,
literally Logan
that
at 5:30
didn't
in the morning. So, like,
happen.
everybody I see at court, it's always all positive. Like, you guys are great, and thank you so much for what you're doing and everything. It's
She
always
loves to
all
be
positive.
famous.
person. None of these people who are psycho, they're not real people
I
like in
can't
real
think
life.
of
They're
anything
a
I
handful of
want
people
less.
with 20 different Twitter accounts times multiplied by 100. They have each have 20 fake accounts, and they spend their day
Woo,
relentlessly
that's you.
going after us. And that's the only source of happiness in real life. We are only met with positivity, with the exception of if we go to Canton and it's like Chris Albert and his punk son waiting for us to threaten Aiden to death.
Murderer, by the way.
Yeah, exactly.
Woo,
So
literally a murderer.
we don't ever deal with anything but positivity in person, to be honest.
Unbelievable. Like it's unbelievable. He's such a hypocrite.
It is.
Or if we go to
It
like
is
Castle Island
unbelievable.
and run into Tristan Morris,
Hey,
that's about it.
Caroline.
It's only the McAlberts that we get any kind of negative reactions to in public.
That's fair. All right. Good.
I had
good
to
know
take
that.
my magnesium.
They don't leave Canton.
Important.
Do you like are they the kind of people that like have a house on the like Cape Cod, like
the McAlberts?
Yeah.
Lacey, down the
I don't think so. No. I mean, Chris Albert can't. Well, recently he's been able to get taxes. But every single year he gets like tax liens on his pizza shop. You go with small claims in court.
Okay.
He doesn't pay the pepperoni man. So no, I don't think Chris Albert. I mean, I think Jen McCabe. I think her husband supposedly does well for himself. I don't know if they have a house in the Cape or if they're
Yeah. That's like we've discussed that on my show.
No, I think I'm going to like the casino is like their idea of like a
casino.
Not that there's anything wrong with not like hating on anybody's thing, but that's like.
Oh, I mean, we love to go to the casino, but like
Meredith thought the
enjoy
casino was
vacation.
trash.
Like,
Yeah. That is it trash.
Oh wow. And I do have to say this. I have someone who came to Columbus, who is
Peter, you and your friends.
His sole purpose was to bring his wife to the Justin Timberlake show in Columbus tonight, and he just called off the concert with like 10 minutes to go.
Oh, did he get his UI? Probably.
And
no, this was in Columbus.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah, but
and I'll see you tomorrow night because I'm meeting him and his wife. They wanted to meet Frankie.
That's Peter, the guy that I did my 1 million views show with.
I saw that alert go up on my phone, and I was like,
oh, it was cool.
He's funny.
Too, and not surprising with this case.
Talking about here,
but
now
most of the stuff that's redacted is text messages that were provided to both Eden and Karen back in the fall. That's under protective order, not federal protective order. Protective order because Hanky filed one and doesn't want things that make Michael Proctor and Jen McCabe look bad. So this is the same stuff that he filed.
As if they could ever look good right now.
Yeah. So if you recall, a couple weeks ago, he filed a motion for sanctions against them because they put out in a motion a text where Michael Proctor said,
"Past you can hear
that called Alan Jackson an asshole, said he didn't watch his closing statements or whatever." That was under that same protective order, and the rest of it is more the same text messages that just make them look bad. It doesn't have any personal information in it that needs like protecting. It's more stuff that's just Hanky doesn't want out there, and that's the bulk of the stuff that's redacted, besides the juror stuff.
So this is her justifying.
I'm so like.
Imagine if you had known at the time. It was all her.
I know.
I was just pulling up my notes from today. That was.
If you watch the whole thing,
I did not read all the pages. I watched.
If you see, it's clear they're.
It's wild.
It's just like how did she have us all trapped in this mindset that she was someone completely different?
Because she's a Babadook demon. I mean, that's what they do. She's a shapeshifter, you know.
That's a good the shapeshifter. Yeah, I would agree with that.
I mean,
I just don't like anyone, and let this be heard by one, by many, whoever needs to hear it. If someone can pretend like they are friends with me and then speak horribly about me,
you're not my friend.
I am going to go out of my way to
bless and release you. We would never.
Yeah. No, I mean, it's not going to be like anything like crazy.
It's not like I'll grab my 7-iron and show up at your motherfucking house, you know, in a video game.
I'm going to make you feel awkward in our social circles. Like, I'm going to call you.
Well, I'm going to make sure we don't share a social circle anymore, you know. Like,
you are going to burn it to the ground.
Like, you understand real life. I wouldn't tolerate that from my friends in real life.
No, absolutely not.
I've cut friends out of my life for way less.
Yep.
If I found out a friend is a digital terrorist.
Aw, look at what Willis said.
Oh, so cute. You really have them fooled. I mean, you really have them fooled, don't you?
Oh, stop. Oh, stop.
Lazy after dark. Let's go out on with a banger or like something fun. What's the most fun thing you could see right now if you had
a tornado?
Okay. You want me to just Google tornado?
Tell
me what to Google and I'll pull it up. Because I had this.
I want to tell you about crystals. You might be surprised to know that a crystal isn't an expensive piece of glass
everyone
or
should
a chandelier in some fancy dining room. The word crystal simply means a pattern that is
math.
Are you ready, Lindsay? Your whole perspective on life is
see how it continues to spread out in
direction.
Change. What can we do about it?
Periodic pattern.
It's on YouTube.
So that's a two-dimensional crystal. This is another two-dimensional crystal. And this is another.
We live in the shadow of
We
shadow.
also have three-dimensional crystals.
You ready?
Oh, wow. You got to be high to watch this shit.
This 3D glass is called crystal because its atoms are actually arranged in a crystalline pattern.
Okay, Crystal.
She's going to show us a shadow on the ground and it's going to blow your fucking mind.
So,
and I'll pull a tornado up.
This three-dimensional crystal to a two-dimensional image.
Look at the shadow. Get
See
it?
how the 2D projection looks
Yeah.
distorted because
It's
of the
wild.
Where the
angle?
Sims? Okay.
That 2D image also has a pattern.
Sorry if you don't look
but
into
it
quantum
isn't
mechanics in
periodic.
your spare time.
So
No.
it's
Loser.
not a crystal.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm more
But
into
there's a
like
deep
natural
connection between
disasters.
the 2D object
All
on
right.
the sand and the 3D mother crystal.
Tornadoes.
This distorted 2D
Wow.
pattern
This is
called
important
a
to you as an
quasicrystal.
insurance
A
person. Like
quasicrystal in a
I
certain
used to be in the game. Oh, we're looking at y'all bot. Hey, y'all bot.
This is
That's
tornadoes
my
live.
hoe. She
Oh,
my
are they?
hoe.
Oh no, two things are playing. Hold on. Fuck. Shh. Lady, shut up.
That's
Okay.
y'all bot. That's who you're yelling at. Is y'all bot.
I know. Okay, this isn't this one.
There was.
Oh,
I
is it
sent you
making a
something last
tornado
night
right
that I was
now?
watching. It
No,
was
I
like
haven't.
just a typical night.
There? Oh my gosh! 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 Oh,
Is that
is
it?
it making a tornado?
No. Here.
Okay, hold on. I'll get a good one. Hold on. Oh, here's a good one.
That's not real.
Oh, it looks real.
No.
Okay,
I
hold
can
on.
tell my NATOs.
Oh, right now there's a live tsunami watch.
Yeah.
Okay, tornado footage.
Tornado footage. You got to be careful. Okay, Dominator. I've seen him in person. I went and visited him in January and listened to him speak live and talked to him about tornado genesis.
You're out of your mind. I can hear it. But I love it. Lacey, do you go chase these?
That's so pretty. That is so beautiful.
I think you're sick. I think you might be sick in the head.
Look at that. Look at the rapid rotation.
I can't
It
look
is
away when
violent
you're
and
open.
beautiful.
What? Look at your orgasm face right now.
I don't know where to look.
Are you sick? Are you sick in the head?
Oh my god, I've been like this since I was a kid. I
Okay.
fucking love tornadoes.
We don't think. What a wild thing.
I remember. I think this was in Kansas.
This is actually how Kane died. Yeah, Mitchell,
You know,
I
this
am.
is how I want to die. This is how I want to die. Not on surgery, like on the operating table. I
You
want to
wanna
die in
go-
a tornado.
You want to go to Oz? Okay. Roger that. And yes, Mitchell, I am actually flown. What is this? They're driving through this? These are
Yes.
psychopaths.
Wait! The video, bitch. I will explain this. Pause it.
It's hail. Okay, hold on.
He is in the Dominator 3. That is a vehicle that is paid for partially by the government to collect data from storms to help prevent catastrophes. So he is collecting wind.
Are you soft in the head?
What?
You would drive through that?
100. That's a baby. That's a baby.
You want to know something? I think we should remind everyone of this media asset. Okay, we gotta go to bed. Do you have anything to say to everyone?
I might need bail money tomorrow after my hematology appointment.
That's not a threat. It was hyperbole, but I
100%. And
call me privately.
Okay.
Who should we say? Thank you to Kane for his carrying the stream.
I want to thank everyone.
What a wild time. Top left, use the QR code to go donate to Lacey. She has a big surgery coming up. The top right is to Aiden for free speech.
Oh, well, when you put those two together, I don't even give a shit about myself. I'd rather Americans be able to have freedom of speech than me to
Only
be alive.
Are you an American racist? By the way, did you see them trying to call Jess racist? Because
oh yeah,
it's not even worth
what's
talking
going
about.
on with her, man. All right, this will be on our show tomorrow.
We love everyone. Go to bed. What does Aiden say? Brush your piece to your
brush your teeth and your bum crease or something.
And tell Frank I love him.
Yeah.
There's always room in my guest room for him. And some light bulbs I need change. Actually, remind me to tell Kane I know he's looking for a house. I have a to-do list. He can have the spare bedroom if he screws in a couple light bulbs for me. Good night, nights. Night nights. Bye. We don't have an outro, so just go fuck yourselves. Bye. Love you.
I've never had one.